Haha, I am early today. I am early. Even I bet you didn't see that one coming. I bet you didn't see me coming early, Yeah, I bet you didn't see it. Gotta remember what I was doing in Stardew. I actually woke up early today, so therefore I was here early. Yeah. We are back at it. Let's stick and go. I got a lot of crops I need to plant today. That's not good. Mixed flower seeds. Let's go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I am gaming, and I'm gaming like not only on time but early. I'm a gamer. I'm a happy gamer. My classes are almost finished for this semester. I get to find out today whether I passed or failed. Please pray for me. I am scared. I am very scared. I mean, worst case scenario, I just die. Right? Which isn't that bad. Everybody dies. So it'll be okay. I keep buying these cookies and cream flavored Kit Kats. But they only sell them at like one store near me, and it's really obnoxious. Because I try to look for them everywhere else. Hopefully cheaper, but it's only like a local drugstore that sells them. Which is like, why? Why? I'm gonna have so many crops planted. A bit different. Yeah. A cookie? What do you mean, a rat's cookie? What do you mean by that? Today it's raining, and it hasn't started storming, but oh, this is like a road that cannot be used. I'm scared it's gonna start storming. Okay, and then I don't want to accidentally place anything in this area. I know it's wasting my stuff, but I don't want a cookie that's just my face. You could make that. You can make that cookie with enough creativity. It could be yours. I've been thinking about making a plushie of myself. I know it sounds narcissistic, but it sounds fun. I see all these like little like kits basically for making plushies at like the 100 yen store, and I want to make one. I want to make one. I'm early? Yeah, I freaking am. Cause I'm cool. Cause I'm cool. This one must go in here. This goes in here. I'm gonna do like this. There we go. Yeah, am I early or are you late? Exactly. See, that's what you don't understand. I'm gonna sell my strawberries. I'm gonna sell my strawberries. I can plant corn and it'll stay planted even during fall, which is tempting. It's very tempting because it's very convenient. Finally on time for my stream after years. Who, you or me? Because I think it might be both today. I'm gonna save all of the regular strawberries so I can make seeds, but I'll sell all of these. And I'll put 3 of these in. You? Also me, though. Also me, because I actually started on freaking time today, when I usually don't start on time at all. You want a rubber rats as merch? That's scary. Don't they sell actual, like, rubber rats? I feel like they do. My voice is sore. Why is my voice sore? I haven't even been yapping that much. I mean, I yapped a little bit yesterday. What is it? 8 times 6 or something? 8 times... I'll get 40... I'll get 40 corn. And then the rest I'll get melon. Even if I can't plant all of them yet, I might as well plant as many as I can, I think. Possibly. Buying 100 won't hurt me. Hopefully. Maybe possibly it won't hurt me. We'll see. You woke up early as well? Everybody's early today. Today's an early day. Why is my voice sore? I did accidentally sleep really funny last night and it hurt my neck, so maybe I slept... What? Hello, Demetrius. Mushrooms. Thank you. I walked right back out. Okay. Need to refuel. You woke up early just to go to work? I wake up early to stream. You wish you were me. So I'll do like this. Did I do my math wrong? It's 6 times 8. Am I stupid? Yes. Okay, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 3. 8 times 3. That's 24, right? Okay, I will get 24. You know what? No, I'll get 8. I'll get 8. I am stupid? You didn't even sleep? I'm probably gonna change my stream schedule pretty soon, which will suck for people who like the stream schedule. Sorry, but I have a life, unfortunately. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. These moonies. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. It's funny, because today I shouldn't be sleepy, but I'm still sleepy. I get on stream and my brain's like, it's sleepy time, you're sleepy now. What did I do wrong? I didn't ask to be born sleepy. This is gonna be a good amount of seeds, right? Right? Yeah. And then I'll have some for next time. Not a lot for next time, but I will have some. for next time. I made a pretty good guess with these seeds. I'm only how many off? 1 off? And that was... Damn. I'm cracked. I'm actually cracked. Holy shit. Okay, I do have to manually water these for the first day, which is obnoxious. But after that, I don't have to manually water them at all. Because I got sprinklers. Is Stardew Valley worth buying? Do you value your time? If no, yes, it is worth buying. If you do, don't do it. It's addicting. It's very addicting, and it's not good. It's no good. It's very fun. It's like worth it to me, but it's also like a lot of freaking time has been eaten away of my life playing this video game. I originally avoided this game because I was like, it's a time suck game, and I don't really like Harvest Moon that much, and I was like, it's the same shit, and it's just not. It's just better, but man. Can I go for 4 hours today? There's nothing stopping me, I don't think. I don't think there's anything stopping me from going for 4 hours today. So I'd say why not, right? But the only thing stopping me from going 4 hours today is my own energy. How tired I get. Because I do get kind of exhausted streaming. And apparently my voice is not good today. I woke up with like a sore voice, which is rough. Which is rough when you're live streaming for 4 hours, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe. Perhaps. So, today is Stardew Valley, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do more Shin Megami Tensei, and then at the end of the week on Friday, I am going to do the soda tier list, which will be epic and fun, hopefully. And was held to set up in the first place. Hey, I may not be getting all of my other projects done in regards to my VTubing stuff, but at the very least I'm consistently streaming at least okay quality content. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Really? I have to go refill the can for one freaking space? Bro. Yeah, I'm starting to feel exhausted. I wonder why. I don't know. I don't know what my objective was at this point in the game outside of get money. I guess I could just upgrade all of my tools? I can't actually upgrade all of my tools because I don't have enough copper because I fucking used it. Because I'm a freaking idiot. So I need to go get copper. To get copper, I need to have energy, and to have energy, I need to eat. This is a horrible circle of problems. Can I make a seed maker yet? What does the seed maker look like? Can make a bee house, but I need maple. Oh, I should put tappers on the whatever. 40 wood and 2 copper. I could use 2 of my copper for a tapper. And then maple is the one... Yeah, it's the one with this type of seed. Which I'm forgetting. Which tree is that? Is it this tree? Which tree is the kind? Whoa, what is that? Can I break that? It's not strong enough. Damn. This is the one that's maple, right? Or is this the maple one? I forget. I forget. Okay, if I destroy this seed, it'll tell me. Okay, that is correct. So I'm gonna go put it on the... closest maple tree. Hello, close maple tree. You have a tapper now. Please create good things for me. Thank you. It's already 7:20 in the game. I might as well not go mining. Might as well wait. I think that's the best course of action. Because I can't go upgrade my stuff anymore. And I don't have any energy. I don't even think I need to wait. I could just go to sleep. Today was productive. Actually, I'll get an early jump in the mines. So I'll put away all of my stuff that I don't need for the mines. And then having these, I guess, could be beneficial for the mines. And yeah. Okay. Tomorrow I mine. I already pet Luna. 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 I like Luna. Good morning, Luna. Good morning. Wow, it could have rained yesterday. That would have been freaking convenient. You're impressed with my quick progress. Why? I understand you're saying that. I'm just asking, why? What makes you say that I am making quick progress? I don't feel like I'm making quick progress. What is this? You have more productive days in Sims games than IRL, and that's saying something because Sims days are really short. How long are Sims days again? Because what? It's like every... Is it like, what, a second a minute or something? In The Sims? It's something ridiculous like that. Which always, like, pisses me off. Because, like, why does it fucking take your Sims, like, 10 gazillion hours to finish their homework? That's so stupid. That's not... It takes, like, an hour in real life when you're, like, in middle school and high school. Maybe on a bad day, you will have, like, 3 hours. But not every day. And then on top of that, if you want, like, extra good grades, you gotta, like, study and go above and beyond. Which is so bullshit. It's the same thing with college. It takes your entire freaking day up. Which is like, okay. It sounds like I'm complaining about real life right now, but I'm actually complaining about The Sims, I swear. I need to get more copper. Womp womp. It's true! Sims is annoying. I have Sims 3 on my computer. I have Sims 3 and 4, but I've played so much 4, I'm kind of tempted to play 3. I don't want to do a Sims stream though, that sounds long. That sounds very long and very difficult on my PC, because Sims 3 is like the one where they load everything all at once. Which is like... cool, but also obnoxious. I like... Give me more... what is it called? Bug meat. Give me more bug meat. I want copper! Thank you. Thank you. Man, I have been collecting a lot of mixed flower seeds. Is that like a thing in summer now? Is that you collect those? That you can get them randomly, and it's like really common, because that's the impression I'm getting. Ow. Don't hit me. It's not nice. I guess it'll be like a lot of mining while I upgrade my tools. Isn't Sims 4 just an EA money sink at this point? It's difficult to answer that. There's a lot of... Ultimately, what I have to say about The Sims is that it's really good. Even The Sims 4, right? When they launched it, it was dog shit. But now it's like really, really good. It's a really, really good game. Is it worth the price? No. No, it's not worth the price. Is it a good game? Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it's good. It could be good and not worth the price at the same time. And that's just how I feel about it. You know? That's like a lot of games are like that. A lot of games that get too much money. Too much money spent on making them, and they're trying to, you know, squeeze money out of the consumers. It's not that the game is bad, it's just that they're expecting you to pay a lot of money to play most of it. Which, who the fuck is gonna do that? And I know people who have illegally obtained all of the fucking Sims 4 DLC and shit, and you're insane. Crazy people. Actual insanity. Because it's so much money. I don't know what it totals up to now, but it's a lot of freaking money. I'm not gonna take back that it's a good game, though. It still is a good game. Just, if you got it for free, you could sink a gazillion hours into it. There's so much gameplay, and there's so many interesting things you can do. And Sims 3 was better for a long time, but at this point, I feel like they're pretty equal. If you have a worse PC, then you can actually play fucking Sims with Sims 4. I've played Sims 4 on a laptop, and Sims 3 would not run on a lot of laptops. I mean, people have gotten it to run, it's just at what cost? At the cost of your sanity. Is there less? No, I feel like there's enough copper here. It's worth being on these floors. Ow, don't hit me. It's crazy how these guys are only 2 hits now, and they used to be 10 gazillion hits before. Life is good. I have stronger weapons. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna condone piracy. I'm just saying Sims 4 is fun, but not if you have to pay for it. There's also a good modding community. You can do a lot of cursed shit in The Sims. Sims probably has the best, like, best mods of any modern game. If we're talking purely mods. Because they're also purely modern games. If Sims 4 is still considered modern, I guess. Because it's got some crazy mods with crazy amount of effort. The mods have more effort than the fucking custom content, and the mods are free, and the custom content is like 10 gazillion trillion dollars. And the custom content is good if it was like $2 to $5 each. Like, it's the price that's ridiculous to me, that they actually think people want to pay that. And people do pay it, so I can't even say, oh, nobody's paying that, what an idiot move, because people are freaking paying for it. Even though I think they're an idiot, the company's obviously got like a working business model, and it's very anti-consumer, but I guess I'm not the target audience because I'm not freaking willing to spend that much money on video games. EA basically does bare minimum to get people to pay for their shit. If that makes any sense. They basically just do bare minimum. But that bare minimum isn't bad. It's definitely worth it with all like the... It's definitely worth it to try if you could try it for free. It's just not worth it to pay for. I don't know. That's a whole can of worms. How did I get all this freaking random junk? How? Huh? A fluid obtained from trees. A fluid? Did they always call it a fluid? I love eating cans of worms. Don't do that. You're gonna die. 40. That's... Nope. 30. Whoa. Oh man, I got rid of all my stuff so I can't even make a bomb. I don't need a bomb. It only takes 2 hits to break these. It only takes 2 hits. I'm just being lazy. Why can't I get that every time? How much more copper do I even need? Probably not a lot, I would think. Ow. I'm gonna get my JoJo membership soon. It's next on the priority list. I want to unlock Skull Caverns. I think that would be fun. Might possibly be entertaining. I feel like there's new, like, content, animations and stuff. I know there's new festivals, which, like, I'm excited for. I've played through every one of the new ones, maybe, like, 1 time or so. But I have not played... Starting to feel exhausted. I have not played through them thoroughly, so I'm kind of excited. I've also did not play them in single player, which could probably help a little bit. Okay, okay. Gonna put that there. Okay, 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 okay. A houseplant? What do I need a houseplant? Okay, I'm gonna end up selling that ring. I need the coal. Batwing I'll take. Take. Can I actually put one thing back? I'll put this back. Take you. Damn, I hate how money hungry all these video games companies are. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited for this new overpriced Sims 4 DLC. That's the problem, is they're fun. They're just overpriced. If you have a friend that has too much money, play their copy of The Sims. Because, like, it's worth it, right? It's, like, worth it to play through, for sure. It's just not freaking worth it to buy. I had a friend who paid for all of the DLC, and I thought she was fucking insane. But, like, you know what? I appreciate it. Did a tree just fall down? I appreciate it because I got to play through a lot of that stuff and it was really fun. And that's the freaking problem, is that it is fun. I can't make a lightning rod, which, like, sucks. That freaking stinks. Man. Gotta donate that to the museum. I gotta take stuff to the museum tomorrow. Probably. And gonna put the plant in here because I'm not even gonna freaking use it forever. I'll make a bait with this bug meat because this is only 45 energy. That's not that good. You bought both Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? What's wrong with you? At least be like my sister when I was a kid. I never liked Pokemon, but my sister would always be talking me into getting the other Pokemon game. She'd always be like, see, this one looks so cool. And I'd be like, well, I want the other one. She'd be like, no, I'm getting that one. Bait. So I can... That's such a trick, dude. Oh, maybe I'll make this into... I'll make it into jam or jelly or whatever. I accidentally brought my sword. I'm gonna keep going to bed early, because there's no point in not going to bed early, right? If I run out of energy, I should just go to bed. Oh, probably. I'm thinking... Earn what the Sigma? Stop saying! Earn what the Sigma! Stop! You're killing me! I'm dying. A lot of stuff I don't have. Actually, I was gonna say I could smelt more copper. That might be a productive thing to do with my time right now. Were you trying to talk like The Sims? Is that what that is? Bro. You bought Scarlet and Violet too. There's something wrong with you! I had bought like Heart Gold for the DS when I was a kid. I had like my birthday money on that shit, man. And fucking the Pokewalker was the best part. That was like the only part I cared about. Cause I was like, this is like Tamagotchi. And then you sold your Switch. Why'd you sell your Switch? Switch is fun. I could play Switch games on stream. I just don't have Switch Online right now, so if I wanted to play online games, I would have to buy it. But I do have a Switch. And I have games for it that I've been needing to play through that I never played through. Like, Paper Mario Origami King. I have not played through yet, and I'm not even spoiled on. It might actually be fun to play it. I don't know. I don't know. Scary Storm. This is just like Fortnite. Shut up. Stop saying things like that. I'm having a schizophrenia moment. Schizophrenia moment. Let's fucking go. I'm talking to myself. See, this is what happens when I stream alone for hours on end. Is I start freaking talking to myself. I start going literally bonkers. It's like there is no dancing. Unfortunate. What's the point of being alive? There's no fucking dancing. I'm gonna sell 3 of my iron bars. Sayonara. I think I'm good. Do I have a Discord? Or is it only YouTube? The Discord is coming, okay? Even if the Discord isn't 100% finished, the Discord links will be coming out on Friday. Friday is like a special stream for me, okay? Ugh. Friday's gonna be special. Friday's gonna be cool. Definitely show up on Friday. You will get the Discord link. For sure. The Discord server will happen. It'll happen. I also have a Twitter or an X or whatever the fuck. But I just use it as like a personal account, really. So that quest. I want to upgrade my axe. Friday will be a good day for you. It'll be Thursday though, won't it? It'll be Thursday night. Unless you're in Asia. No shotas on Discord, for sure. 0. This is not allowed. I'm not even gonna let... It depends on what you consider not safe for work. I'm not... There's not gonna be porn on my Discord server. It's not happening. Sorry, bro. It will be 18 plus. You will be able to have conversations, but I'm not trying to get banned on Discord. Cause like, I'm using my personal Discord that I've had for years, okay? Not doing that. Screw that, man. I'm not getting my Discord banned over some stupid shit like that. There's plenty of places that you can have conversations about freaking shotas and lollies and cute things. And Discord is not one of them. Discord is owned by very stuck-up individuals who don't understand the difference between fiction and reality. But I still use it because it's convenient. The same thing with Facebook. I don't post anything on Facebook, but man, old people sure do know how to use Facebook Messenger. It's really convenient. I feel like Discord was made by furries, but it wasn't made for furries, if that makes any sense. Discord's complicated. There's parts of Discord that are like cool, and there's other parts that are obnoxious. Might be a hot take, because a lot of people I think don't like this part of Discord, but I like the stupid little mini games that you can play. The one with the words. That one's freaking banger. It's very convenient. It reminds me of like the good old days on the internet. I like that feature. That's like the only good feature on Discord. It sucks that I think some of them are like, doesn't Facebook allow malicious? Yeah, but I'm not using fuck that. I'm not giving them all that freaking information. Screw that. There are people on Facebook? Yes, there are people on Facebook. There actually are. I probably shouldn't sell this stuff, but I'm selling it anyways. Did I sell enough to be able to upgrade? Yes. Yes, I did. Just barely sold enough. Let's go. And yet I still don't have enough money to get my cool Jojo membership. Hello. Yeah, I know. I need to start giving out presents, but I don't want to give out presents because I haven't earned money yet. I haven't sold my soul yet. Facebook is okay level popular in third world countries. I don't know, man. I live in Asia. Facebook is not that popular. The thing is like everybody has a Facebook, and I feel like nobody uses the Facebook, if that makes any sense. Everybody in Asia, at least. Like, everyone has one, but people aren't really using it like that. People use it for more, like, practical things, if that makes any sense. I get using Facebook for your family. I don't get using Facebook for, like, your YouTube career. That just doesn't make any fucking sense. This room that I just entered, this cave, that was like oddly quiet. I don't like how quiet it was. Like there was no creatures or anything. That was weird. That weirded me out. Gonna break this. Whoa, that's a living man. That is a living... It's not a man, but that is a living creature. Why are you alive? You put your face in... Okay. Okay. There is no hype. There is no hype on Facebook. Ow. I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to meet Crovis in this stream, but if I could, that'd be awesome. Gotta speedrun Stardew to meet Crovis. I love Crovis. I'm like the #1 Crovis fan out there. Although they don't let you freaking marry Crovis, which is so stupid. This game would actually be a good game and worth your money if they let you marry Crovis. Then I would actually use the marriage mechanic in the game. If only life were good. Oh, that's all I ever do is start talking about old internet stuff and then reminiscing about it. That's all I ever do. I just go, remember when the internet was good? Remember when the internet was good? That's literally my life. 24/7. I wake up and the first thought I have is, wow, remember when the internet was good? And then people punch me in the face and tell me to shut the fuck up because nobody cares. And then they fucking choke me out and I die. Back in my day, the internet used to be fun. I don't think that's true. Kids know who Nyan Cat is, right? That hasn't become like a TikTok trend or something. Little kids doing like dances. They know what caramel dancing is. That one was a TikTok trend, right? I think. I don't know. I feel like I sound like a boomer. Like, kids like this, don't they? Okay, it's not even that I'm like a boomer. I just don't live in the West. I don't know what's like trending. I don't know what's going on. But I would be shocked if that never came back. It had to have. Because there has to be kids with like that age of the internet who are like, man, I was born in the wrong generation. They thought people had those icons for gay. Remember when gay was like an actual insult? I still use it as an insult sometimes. But like, what kind of, like, gay got used in so many different freaking ways. There was this commercial that was like, stop calling people gay. And it was like, because they can't control it. Which is like so funny that there was a fucking PSA telling people not to stop calling other people gay. Yeah, start job! Floor 100, let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Ah, you found a star job! It's strange, but the taste reminds you of Shodas. Your maximum energy level has increased. I got reminded of Shodas from the taste of the star. Man, now I want to taste the star job! If the startups taste like Shodas, I mean, sign me up, man. Sign me the freak up. Back in your day, 4 years ago. What do you mean your day? That's like everyone's day. If somebody watching this wasn't on the internet 4 years ago, I'd be actually freaking shocked and surprised. 4 years ago, I was like... What was I doing 4 years ago? I mean, 4 years ago was like right before COVID started, right? Man, COVID was hell. Fuck COVID, man. I got some new ideas to sleep fine. You're doing some... Dude, COVID made my life so difficult. It did. It like... Oh, are you... Wait, are you even allowed to talk about it on YouTube? Because I know there's like YouTubers, they'll get like things posted on their... like, on their YouTube videos that are like explaining the virus and stuff. Are you allowed to talk? I mean, it's probably fine. I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm just saying, okay, it was a rough. You get demonetized. It's only demonetized because I know they have like a thing where they like put up like a pop-up fact thing, like, oh, this person is spreading misinformation about this topic. I don't know. I don't want that to show up because that makes it look like I'm an idiot. Look, I'm just saying it was a bad time for me. Okay, it was a bad time for me. It wasn't a fun time. Do I have enough for a bomb? I just need a coal. I can make a bomb. I only need 1 coal. That sounds doable. And I got a way down. Very cool. If only I could get the coal. Okay, I never state that it's misinformation. Do you want me to spread conspiracy theories about coronavirus 2019? You know, can I tell you something? Okay, now that I know I can talk about it, can I tell you something about coronavirus? Okay? Okay? I have been a nerd for virology since pre-coronavirus, right? So keep in mind this, okay? I regularly read news articles on like up and coming viruses and stuff. This is something that they document. It's like public information, like when they find a virus and stuff like that, and they're researching it. A lot of the times these viruses are like in animals, right? And they're not like actual threats to anybody. It's very rare. Can I please get a coal? Please? Please, just one coal? Am I gonna have to break all these manually? Man, I should have brought the bombs with me. So I read all of these like news articles all the time about like, you know, viruses in different parts of the world. And like, if anybody knows about like SARS in China back in the day, they basically had like, they basically had a scare for a virus that could have been the first, it could have been Corona before Corona, essentially. And so they put a bunch of laws in place in China, like especially with like meat trade and stuff like that, so that, you know, they could prevent basically another virus jumping from animals to people and possibly becoming like a national or worldwide pandemic, right? Because that would like freaking suck for everyone. And the rich people were really not happy about that. Your average Chinese person is not doing all this like shitty thing, but there are these like rich Chinese people, and they're all over the world. This is not China specific. There's these rich people, and they want what other people can't have. If there are exotic animals, they want the meat of exotic animals and stuff like that. And so there was a law in place, right, that was like, you are not allowed to sell, you know, a certain group of animals, right? And this includes most of the probable animals that coronavirus would have jumped from, okay? So there's this list is including like, I'm pretty sure all of the probable animals that coronavirus could have jumped from. And they had a law in place for years that was like, you are not allowed to sell and trade these animals because it's dangerous, right? And we don't want another SARS. But you know, very quietly, the rich people were essentially lobbying in China. They made some connections. It's basically as close to lobbying as you can get in China. They were lobbying, and they made this the law go away very quietly. So nobody really knew. Everybody knew the law got put in place, but nobody really knew the law was like secretly like, oh, you can do this again, right? And then, you know, it starts popping up again, and it starts being a little bit more of a big deal. I mean, it was still happening illegally, but now it's happening legally again. Now people are, you know, putting these animals on the market and stuff. And I remember reading about it, and I was like, hey, that's not good, because they already had a SARS. The SARS is not good. And then I like read an article later. They were like, hey, there's like a new virus popping up in China. And I was like, oh. And then I kind of read into it, and I was like, it's a coronavirus. This is not the first coronavirus. Coronaviruses have existed forever. It's a type of virus, okay? It's not like it's not a new thing. But what is new is this specific virus jumping from, you know, animals to humans and causing like a wide array of like respiratory problems and stuff like that. And, you know, there's these stories of basically like these hospitals and stuff, you know, not even wanting to take these patients because it's so contagious. And I was like, see, that's dangerous, you know. And then the next thing I heard was that people who weren't exposed to it for like you know, like 2 weeks, right, would suddenly become exposed, would suddenly get this virus. So they could be in quarantine for 2 weeks, and then the virus would suddenly show up. And I was like, see, that's dangerous, right? It's not deadly, which is not good, because if it's deadly, that means that it won't spread to as many people, because people will like die. Which that sounds bad, that people will die, but it's good for a virus to be deadly for humanity, because that means that it won't spread. And it wasn't deadly, and it had a very long time between, you know, when you get when you get infected and when you start showing symptoms, which is also really dangerous. And so, long story short, I was reading about this virus. I heard a lot of things about this virus, and I was telling my friends, I was like, hey, this is gonna, like, I know I sound crazy, but this is gonna be a problem. Like, this is not good. And I had a friend who was like really stressed about stuff like this, and she was really angry with me. She was like, can you stop being paranoid about this kind of thing? You're stressing me out. Da 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 da. And I'm like, I'm not being paranoid about it. It might not even be as bad as like the flu, right? I'm just saying that there's a high chance that this has already spread to other countries and that it will spread to us soon if it hasn't already. And this is in like December or January, I think, of 2019. This was 2019 December or 2020 January that I was saying all this, right? And because this had barely been anything on mainstream news. On mainstream news, it looks the same as like every other virus spreading, right? I think I gotta go to bed. And so, of course, I sounded like I was like a fucking crazy conspiracy. There's a virus from China coming and it's gonna I didn't say it was gonna kill anybody. I just said, oh, there's a high likelihood we are going to have to deal with this. It is way too contagious from what I've been learning about it. And I was told to shut up and not talk about it and to stop being paranoid about it and all this shit. I wasn't even paranoid, but I was told to stop being paranoid. And guess fucking what? And I never got to say I told you so. I never got to say I told you so because then I would have been like a dickhead if I said that. But you know what? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. And I was fucking criticized for it. They tried to shut me down. They tried to get me to stop talking about it. But you know what? It ended up being real. I wasn't fucking making shit up. It's like everybody thought I was fucking making shit up. I was not. I didn't want people to die. I'm just saying. It is that I told you something. Well, what pissed me off is that I got told that I was like being paranoid and that I shouldn't talk about it. And then suddenly the whole world is fucking talking about it because I was right. Because I was right the whole time. Because I knew the science. Because I learned the science about this kind of thing. I wasn't saying that it was going to be like Ebola and spread to everybody and kill everybody. I was just saying, hey, this is really contagious. And there's a high chance that people have it and don't know about it, and that people here are going to have it and not know about it until it's too late, until they've spread it to more people. It's very easy for this new virus to spread. I didn't think it was dangerous, okay? It would have been very funny. It would not have been very funny, though. It's not funny, because when you start hearing people dying, people are stressed, people worried about their jobs, people worried about their families. It's not funny to be like, oh, I told you so. Because at the time, nobody freaking knew anything about it. Everybody was stressed about it. So no, I couldn't rub it in their face, because that's super duper, you know, that's just a dick move to try to rub it in their face afterwards. But man, did I want to. I wanted to rub it in their face so hard and be like, I fucking knew it. I remember telling my sister, I was like, we should probably buy some like face masks. And she was like, what? And I was like, well, yeah, we should probably buy some face masks. Because you never know, the virus is going to be here any moment. And she's like, you don't know that. And I was like, well, it only makes sense, right? It's going to come. It's gonna be here. It's probably already here. And everybody thought I was fucking crazy. And my sister was like, okay, sure, fine. You can buy some masks, right? And I bought a pack of masks, and guess what? 1 fucking week later, they were sold out everywhere. Because I've been reading these fucking articles for years. I've been reading these I know what like what scientists are fucking talking about all the time when it comes to like virus stuff. I honestly kind of fell out of the habit of reading these articles because too many of them, if I don't know how to explain this, but coronavirus was like 9/11 for people who liked reading like who liked reading about microbiology and virology news, because as soon as COVID came, people did not shut up about COVID. All of these news outlets that were normally for like nerds who were into that kind of thing, or like scientists who actually cared about that kind of thing, basically changed to being for normies who wanted to hear the latest COVID news, which is so obnoxious because there was nothing new. A lot of the times there was nothing fucking new. There were numbers that every article was like, oh, here's the new number of how many people die, and it's like, that's fucking depressing. I want to hear like fucking breakthrough discoveries and shit, but a lot of the breakthrough discoveries they wanted to be really quiet about because normal people don't understand. Normal people don't understand how viruses work, why they exist, etc., etc., and people get really scared if you say anything. So they were all dumbed down. Everything was dumbed down, and they stopped talking about any viruses that weren't coronavirus, which I was like, this fucking sucks. I liked reading about this. I thought this was interesting, especially about a lot of like the discoveries that were going on in Africa, and everything fucking halted all at once. Dude, this probably sounds crazy to anybody who's not a nerd for this shit, but if you're a nerd for this shit, you'll know how obnoxious it got. Like how every single fucking article, every single journal, every single piece of research was only about coronavirus. There's a lot of like interesting stories in biology. I feel like I could make video essays on interesting stories about microbiology and virology, because there's so many stories that people only like know like half of, and that they don't completely understand. And I love like the science behind vaccines and stuff, but nobody can be fucking normal about vaccines. Nobody can be fucking normal about it. You think that's the weirdest obsession I have? Have you ever been a biologist? Actually, speaking of things that coronavirus ruined, I actually had gone to community college. Okay, I graduated high school a year early, right? And I started community college, and the government was paying for it and stuff for free, but I dropped out of community college because it was all online. And instead of actually doing biology assignments, they had us playing fucking flash games that were supposed to simulate being in the lab, which is such fucking bullshit. I didn't want to simulate being in the lab. I wanted to actually be in the lab. So I do have a couple of college credits, but I ended up just being like, fuck this, I'm not learning online. I am doing other things with my life. And you know what? I got a job, I saved up money, I started studying more Japanese on the side, and now I'm in Japan. So fuck community college doing their biology classes flash games. Fuck off. You ever notice that as soon as Flash got discontinued, every school was like, we need in-person classes. We need to have in-person classes back now. Because all they were doing is fucking Flash games. It's fucking stupid. That pisses me off so much. And that was like the only class that I was interested in. I would literally, because on those Zoom calls, nobody would ever be fucking paying attention to anything, right? So me and the professor would just be getting into these conversations about stupid shit like the entire class, like spider blood and shit. Like, okay, if you don't know about like spider blood shit, please look it up. It's interesting. It's interesting. There's so many interesting things about spiders. I wrote like an entire like fucking essay about spiders, and the teacher's like, really good. The teacher's like, this is really good. Why do you get such shit grades? And I was like, because I don't want to play Flash games. I want to do biology. I don't want to play freaking Flash games. Spider humor. But yeah, so yeah, I like that kind of shit. That's really interesting to me, and I think it would be interesting to more people if they actually like kind of bothered to learn anything about it. You know, because you know, ancient plagues and shit like that, the amount of science that goes into trying to kind of uncover, I guess, like, what those plagues actually were based off of what we know now and stuff like that is really interesting. Because there's these old plagues, right? And back in the day, they didn't have modern science. What was that guy's name? Why am I forgetting his name? He's a very famous. Remember I told you that thing of like, I'm not good with names. I can't bring up years and dates and all this shit off the top of my head. What's the guy who thought that there was only like, there was like a balance of like 4 fluids in your body, and if you didn't keep them balanced, you would get sick. What was his fucking name? Man, I wish my memory was good, because I know so much about this, but I just cannot tell you the fucking names. I cannot tell you the words. Fuck. Long story short, there's this guy. He basically pioneered science when a lot of these plagues were going on. And yeah, even being obsessed with the US president is like whatever, but a weirdo girl obsessively talking to you about virology probably on a list. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize how much I was tangenting about that. I fucking realize I need to shut the fuck up. I did not realize that I was going on a whole fucking tangent. It's true. It's true though. All of that stuff is fucking true. There's so many interesting things. There's so many interesting things. You don't even know the half of it, man. You don't even know the half of it in terms of like, you know, science and stuff. It's not that just how much I like talking about it. Look. I am a normal individual. I talk about it at a normal level. I am not obsessive. It's true. I'm not obsessive. Implying we're not here for the pure tangent. I am a normal individual, least convincing sentence. Okay, I'm a little bit nerdy. Let's go with that. I'm a little bit nerdy, but overall I'm a normal individual. I'm mostly normal. So if if coronavirus didn't happen, ironically, I probably would be a biologist by now. I probably wouldn't be in Japan, honestly. So at the end of the day, I'm kind of happy to be where I'm at, but yeah. No, that is definitely a contributing factor to why I didn't become a biologist. You know what, though? I kind of did change my mind, because at first I wanted to study in a lab, but, like, the more that I've thought about it, like, okay, if I could somehow pass the classes, which is the concerning part, right? If I could somehow get to the point where I could pass the classes, I would want to become a doctor or, like, work in a hospital, because I love... Okay, this sounds so fake. This sounds fake as shit, but I love helping people with shit like that. And I love learning about, like, things like that. And I don't really get too grossed out by, like, the human body and stuff. So I always thought that that would be, like, a good future for me. I was just so, like, self-conscious and insecure about it before. Because I was like, there's no way I'd be able to pass the classes. But now that I'm at this point in my life, I'm like, even if it takes me, like, 20 years, if I keep working towards it, it will eventually happen. I can't give up, you know? Even if it takes me a lot of time and adjusting to get used to doing stuff like that, like, I know I have it in me. I can do anything that I put my mind to. It's just, you have to have patience when you know you're not, like, good at school. I'm not good at school, but I sure can learn a lot of stupid facts about things that I don't need to know. One thing that I would never do, though, is work in, like, a a high-level security lab that deals with like viruses and stuff. That's so fucking stressful. You know what? I'd be having one bad day and I would just like fucking take the worst. I shouldn't say this. I just take the worst disease in there and I'd be like, fuck it, it's over. I get to experience this disease that nobody's had in years firsthand. Let's go. There's like containment levels in like news. I like helping people. In a previous stream, you told me to be mean to you. I was told to be mean to you. And you know what? I like helping people, but I don't like making people feel good about themselves when they don't deserve it. There's a difference between like doing what you need to do to help people and definitely on a... What kind of list? What list are you talking about? I'm not on anyone's list. Nobody cares about me. I'm not dangerous. I'm a completely safe individual. Howdy! I'm nerding out about biology. And in biology... I was so scared to talk about vaccines though, but vaccines are so interesting. It's just everybody has to be weird about it. Everybody always has to be freaking weird about vaccines. I think so. That's not true. Fuck you. It's not true. Do you love biology? I'm talking mostly about like microbiology, biology stuff. I was talking about how I used to like read I used to read a lot of like news and like journals until Corona hit, and then all of it became about Corona, and then I stopped fucking reading them. Because they just were not as interesting and they dumbed down all the articles for people who didn't know what they were talking about. I could not work in a lab like that, dude. If I was working in a lab like that, I would actually like, all it takes is like one bad day and I will fucking spread the deadliest viruses known to man to everybody in the world. All it takes is just one bad day. I could be like, fuck this world. Don't put me in a dangerous situation. I'm too mentally unstable for that. I shouldn't say shit like that, because like I wouldn't, right? I say I wouldn't, but like what if I was having like a really shit day? Like this is the worst day I've had in years. The rat virus, I think that's called the Black Death, the plague. I think that killed like a third of Europe, bro. Did you guys know I killed like a third of Europe? You guys should say thank you. God, that's such a cursed thing to say. I killed a third of Europe. The S stands for sequel. Yippee, I get to kill people. It's my favorite. I love murder. Yay. I tripped and got the substance all over you. That's like so impossible though, because you have to basically like, you have to like suit up in a really specific way, and you have to go through all these processes to make sure nothing gets in or out. And if something happens, like, you could die, if that makes any sense. Like, they are very... The thing is like, if you end up in a situation where you're basically stuck, and if you... Oh, I could pick those up. If you could potentially expose somebody to a virus that will fucking, like, wipe out humanity or kill a lot of people. Not wipe out humanity. I don't think too many of those are sitting in labs. I mean, they shouldn't be sitting in labs. They might be sitting in labs right now. But if you have a virus like that in your facility and something happens, you're dead, bro. They're not saving you. They'd rather save the rest of the humanity than save you, which is like fair, but also fuck you. Like, I get it, but damn, man. You throw me into the bus that fucking quickly. I get it. I freaking get it. I get that you don't want to, like... I get that you don't want to kill everybody. But, like, what the hell? Why do you gotta, like, fucking shut down the facility and get rid of me? There's so many complicated procedures and stuff like that. The worst case scenario is, like, horrifying. Hope you have good coworkers working in, like, a high-level facility. You're dead, bro. I'm definitely not the expert on these things, so understand that what I'm saying like from memory. I'm not trying to be educational right now. If I was trying to be educational, I would properly research things and like write down notes and stuff, which like I could do in the future, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm just chatting. Not everything I say is necessarily 100% correct. Thank you for your understanding. Don't sue me. I accidentally brought my sword with me. My big, massive sword. Dude, I have apple juice in the fridge, and I keep forgetting to drink it, but every time I remember I have the apple juice in the fridge, I literally come in my own pants. And I know you're wondering, you're just talking about biology. How is that even biologically possible? That's a great question. I don't know. But I fucking grow a dick and come in my pants. Because I'm like, I love apple juice that much. Level 5 lab is just the SCP. The thing is the level 5 lab is like scarier than the actual SCP. Do you think there's more little kids out there that believe in SCPs than that believe in Santa Claus? The real question. Because I would believe it if you told me that was the case. Add apple juice to the list of... That's with apple juice. It's just tasty. It's just fucking tasty. I can't even like apple juice without being criticized. I forgot. Is this pickaxe done? How do I know? I forgot. Look at all these quests I could be doing instead of mining. But I'm gonna reach the end of the mine soon, which is cool. I should have like a mill or something built. That would probably be pretty good. Dun, dun. Not today. I'm going mining. I love mining. The children yearn for the mines. It is good, but you'll take any opportunity for nothing. You know what? Fuck unfunny jokes. Everything is funny if you look at it from the right angle. Anything can be funny. I start laughing at things that aren't funny to anybody else all the time because they're funny to me. And that's part of what makes life fun. I think sad people just don't know how to laugh. Just take a joke, bro. Just like, if your whole family dies in like a car accident, just start laughing. I don't understand why people gotta be so uptight about everything. Jeez, it's not that serious. I sound like a fucking psychopath. I'm not a psychopath. I'm a sociopath. I'm not a psychopath or a sociopath. But you know what? If you are, that's okay. I just don't want to be friends with you because I don't like being emotionally manipulated. Sorry. Can you say that? Like, what do you mean, can you say that? Like, will you get judged? Oh, of course you'll get judged, but no one's stopping you. You can say anything you want. Was it like this like Twitter post or like a Tumblr post where somebody took photos of like their dead grandma on their DSi camera or something? Like in the casket? Imagine if that's the only photos you had of your like deceased relative. You're not a psychopath or a sociopath, you're just a path. Exactly, I'm a path to amazing things. If you follow me, you'll totally have a good result. Nothing bad will happen to you if you follow my lead. And if you don't follow my lead, you should be scared. Something bad will happen to you. And it'll be my doing. This is a threat. You could tell I have so much more energy today than I usually do when I stream. This is gonna be one of those like things that like my family will hate if I say, because my family is sentimental about this. But I feel like once somebody's dead, they're dead. Like it doesn't really matter what happens to them. Like I know that bothers people, but if somebody wanted to like peel me apart and see what was inside after I died, it like wouldn't matter to me because I'm already dead, right? And even from like a religious perspective, like I mean, for not most religions, from some religions, right? Your spirit has already moved on, right? So like, why does it matter what happens to your body? I'm not a psychopath. Rats moments after contemplating using a virus to murder countless people for the lulz. I'd do anything for the lulz. I live and breathe and die lulz. What was the fucking like Filthy Frank song? Meme Machine. Yeah, that one. Replace that with LOL Machine. I literally live and breathe and die for the lulz. Speaking of old internet, do you guys remember Filthy Frank? Nothing will beat being like a middle schooler in the Filthy Frank age. That is the best thing ever. That's like the perfect time to be an edgelord, because you don't have as many consequences when you're literally in middle school. Yay, skull key. Yeah. As soon as people lose their sense of self, they're already dead. Yeah. No, I feel the same way. It's like really insensitive. Like you should kind of be careful when you say things like that. But no, I understand completely. I understand completely what you mean by that. You know, I've had like family members and I can't, you know, I don't feel anything towards them because in like my mind, I'm like, this person forgot who I was a long time ago. And, you know, they've already kind of forgot who they are. So to a certain extent, it's just, you know, if they're calm and they're relaxed, let them live out the last bit of their life and joys and things like that. But in terms of their character, in terms of their soul and who they are, just acknowledge that it is what it is. They're gone. That sounds super depressing. But that's actually how I feel. It is. Oh, this is what I need. I need 100 stone, 10 clay, 5 copper. What time does this shop close? Does it tell you? Okay, until 5 p.m. So I have time to make the silo. I don't think there's too many things to be sad about when people die, because a lot of the times they're returning to like a peaceful state. And you know, I feel like caring too much about somebody you loved passing away is almost kind of selfish in a way, because you know that they're not really alive seeing the same things that you do. And if you're religious, you know, you should feel better knowing that that person is in a better place. And if you're not religious, you should feel better knowing that that person isn't suffering anymore. And that's the way I've always thought about it, you know, that there's no use in being sad about, you know, people who aren't struggling. They're not hurting anymore. They're okay. It's okay. You'd rather die before slowly but surely forgetting who I am? It depends on what you consider forgetting who you are. Because I probably... it doesn't... But the idea of, like, forgetting... like everything about myself and having a bad memory doesn't bother me, because I already have a shit memory. And you know, one day I'm gonna be old and blind and my memory is gonna be completely gone. But if I still like feel alive, that's fine. People die there, throw back into it to continue the game. When I die, I want to get reincarnated to another world with the reverse harem and lots of cute shotas. Thank you. Thank you, God, for listening to my request. Please honor it. I've been good. I don't want to go to heaven. I just want to be reincarnated. There's nothing I've wanted more. Okay, so I need... Wait, do I have enough clay? I don't know if I have enough clay. I need clay, I need wood, right? I need stones. What else do I need? Clay, wood, stone, copper. Aster sugar. Do you want to get reincarnated as a slime? That sounds a little too familiar. I might pass on that one. I don't know if I have enough clay. If I don't have enough clay, I'll have to go get clay. I think that's all the stuff that I needed. I have the money, right? It wasn't that expensive, I think. Perhaps, possibly. Oh, man. I want to get reincarnated like in animes. Like in the animes. I probably should plant those summer squashes. Maybe. Maybe, perhaps. Welcome. How much did it cost again? Yeah, 100 gold. Okay, yeah, I have enough. I didn't actually need wood for this one. Can I get... Do you have... Oh, the workbench is 2,000! You drive a tough bargain, lady, but I'll take it. So if reincarnation was real, can you imagine your baby being like, "Hey woman, put me down, I was a ruthless emperor in my past life." I want a dictator baby. If I ever have a kid, it better be a reincarnated dictator baby or I'm not interested. That's the only way you'll ever convince me into having a child. If it's a ruthless dictator baby. I have big dreams for this child, okay? I'll put it right here, I guess. Because I can. There you go. How are you gonna know? It's gonna tell me exactly what you just said. It'll be like, put me down. I was a ruthless dictator. What do you... That's how I'll freaking know. God. That would be so funny. I'm gonna keep having kids. I'm gonna have a bunch of kids. And then I want to see if one of them is reincarnated. Thank you. That was my plan. That's the whole plan. I didn't really think through the rest, like taking care of the kids and stuff. I just think that the dictator thing would be kind of funny. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is this axe gonna be done in what? Is it... am I too late? Wait, no. Okay. Is the axe done? Oh, it is done! Did I miss the notification saying it was done? I guess I did. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. You didn't see it either. Okay, I'm not crazy. I am not schizophrenic. Amazing realization. I want to go into the sewer. Let me in. Let me in. Broke. Would you go back in time and kill Funny Mustache Man? Woke. Would you go back in time and birth Funny Mustache Man? You're calling him Funny Mustache Man, but I think the correct term is Austrian Painter. I think that's the term that gets you not banned on websites. Dude, I have listened to so many, like, Austrian painter AI covers, and I don't feel bad about it at all, okay? Because it's literally him. Like, why would I feel bad about them AIing his voice? I don't care. I have no moral issues with that. He makes the best AI covers. I love the internet, man. I love the internet. I want to know what's going on in the brains of the people who make those AI covers. There's so many of them. I freaking love them. I'm their biggest fans. I'm their biggest freaking fans, man. Clarifying, when I say their biggest fans, I'm not talking about the man himself. I'm talking about the AI cover creators. I guess we'll cut down some trees, maybe? I don't know. I have my axe with me. Oh yeah, my workbench. I could put my workbench right here. Now I have access to all the stuff that I could craft. It's amazing. Life is good. Life is great. Workbench is a very convenient tool. Yeah. Yeah. I go from talking about the most, like, cursed, horrible topics to being like, yay, Stardew Valley! I love Stardew Valley! I'm a little bit mentally insane. Saying you like AI... It's literally AI! It's an AI version of the funny Austrian painter's voice, okay? It's an AI version of his voice. How are you gonna get mad at that? Oh, you should still respect anybody. You're gonna respect him. You're gonna respect him no matter what. Okay, girl. Look, if somebody says that they will respect him as a person this long after his death, I mean, like, sure, fuck it. These are the same people who'd be mad that Minecraft went in the fucking public domain. Can't support the original artist anymore. It is in the public domain. I could read it on stream with no repercussions. Guys, would you sit through a stream where I just read the entirety of Minecraft? From a historical perspective, of course. I wouldn't be reading it for, like, the joy of, like, I like that guy. Don't get me wrong. I think that guy's pretty bad. But man, is he interesting historically. Man, is he an interesting character. Best stream idea ever. There's nothing legally stopping me from doing that. There's nothing. I've literally it's completely legally okay for me to do that. God, what a great idea. What was that one fucking tweet where it was like, you're reading Mein Kampf on a train, but shaking my head so that people know I disagree with it? The crazy part is you're not really supposed to disagree with it. That's the thing. It's like, people like to act like, oh, I would have never been okay with Hitler. But, like, chances are, if you're one of those people who's like, I kind of like to stay out of politics. Oh, did I just say his name? Fuck, I said his name. It's whatever. You think the title is filtered, actually? Well, I could figure out a way around that. Actually, you're still normalizing. It's history. If you don't want to read about uncomfortable shit, you're just gonna let it repeat itself. You're like way more stupider than somebody who actually wants to educate themselves. You're the stupid one. You're more stupider. You're more stupider than me. More stupider. But it's history. And the thing is learning about what makes him such a good manipulator is really good, because it makes you not fall into those kinds of things in real life, you know? If somebody suddenly came up into the political sphere promising you everything that you... everything that you basically could have ever wanted, you have to understand that these people are likely manipulating you. And if you don't learn about history, you're never gonna know that. You're never gonna know that there was a real reason that a lot of people actually did like that Austrian painter at the time. He promised them that everything that was wrong with their lives would be fixed. And people were like, well, there is a lot of things wrong with my life. And that's how dictators come into power. It's not because the German people were stupid. It's not... the German people weren't idiots at the time, and people shouldn't pretend that that's so stupid. This is why we're gonna have another fucking situation that I probably shouldn't name. YouTube's AI strikes, but I don't think YouTube's AI should strike videos like that down, because it's like it's like it's educational, and the point that I'm saying 100% stands of the reason why you need to learn about this shit. If you don't learn about it, there will be another one. It will happen again, and this goes for every side of the political spectrum. Every side of the political spectrum can have a very cruel, ruthless, evil dictator, okay? Bruh. You come back and I'm talking about Austrian painter. Whoops. No one in politics would say everything that you've ever wanted because many of those things are politically incorrect. You say that, right? But have any of the presidential candidates we've had in a while been quote unquote politically correct? Not really. And also, that's how they're gonna get you. You're gonna be like, holy shit, this politician actually gets me. They don't get you. You're being fooled. You're being tricked. They don't understand you, and they never will. All politicians are not speaking for their own beliefs, okay? They're speaking for what other people want. Oh, today is Moss Day? Today is a Moss Day? Holy shit, Moss Day. They're just saying what they think that people want to hear. And the ones that get voted on are the ones that are the most in touch with what everybody wants to hear. But it doesn't mean that that's what they actually believe in. Of course they don't actually fucking believe what they're saying. Don't believe any politician. They're all lying to you. If you believe politicians, you're stupid. No offense, but it's true. Moss Day! Whoa, so much fucking moss. This is epic. Trees, moss trees. I'm so happy I have my axe. I can cut down this tree. So freaking cool. Can you believe me? I'm not a politician, but also, like, go make up your mind about it, I guess. Go make up your mind on your own. Don't just listen to what I have to say. Listen to what, like, a gazillion people have to say. And then think for yourself, and then come to a conclusion how you feel about all this shit. That's the only correct way there is to do it. Is to think about it yourself, listen to a couple of other people's takes, and then think about it for yourself again. And then come up with your ultimate beliefs. And if you want to go the extra mile, also let those beliefs be a little bit malleable. Not too malleable to the point where you fence sit on every topic, but malleable enough that you're still open-minded even after all that. Only Stardew Valley would ever make you that excited about moss. You know what, you say that, but Deltarune. Deltarune also has like a moss thing. Eating moss. What's games in moss? Now that you say that, I'm like, wait. Can you cook these mushrooms? Is that what that thing is for? Can I cook it? Wait, no, I don't want to eat it. Whoa, what is that? I guess I'll find out like tomorrow. I don't know. Did it take all of the mushrooms? I think it took all of them. I don't know what that does. I've never used that before. I wish I could collect those, but I have to make a ring. I could make a collecty ring. You never played oh my god, Deltarune is so good! I didn't even read the note for my grandpa. I'm like a shitty child. Not a child, but like a grandchild. Trees are growing too much. And I don't want to cut down everything, but I want the moss. Moss. Life is good when there's moss. Deltarune is so good, man. I love Deltarune. Deltarune made me into a furry. That's not true. I've never been a full-on furry. I've just never been anti-furry. I mean, like, I'm anti-furry culture, because a lot of them are annoying, but I've never been anti-furry. I think most furries would also agree that furries are annoying. But I like Disney movies and shit. They're cute. Alright, before. I've never been particularly a furry, if that makes any sense. Like, I've never been against it. If I saw, like, a cute character, I wasn't gonna be like, ew, they're an anthropomorphic animal. I don't like them. I'd be like, oh, cute. But I've never specifically, like, out of all the types of characters, had an interest specifically in anthropomorphic ones. I like them probably slightly less than humans, but it depends on how cute they can be, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Sonic... You know what? Fuck you. Don't bring up Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, and so I like Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's... Shut up. Just because I like Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't mean I was ever a furry, okay? Don't... You don't get it. You wouldn't understand. There's more to it than that. I remember when I was a kid on Christmas, I asked my parents, I asked my mom, I said, for Christmas, can you please get me Sonic Boom for the Wii U? And then they ended up buying me Sonic Boom for the 3DS because it was cheaper. And I was like, oh, I wanted Sonic Boom for the Wii U. But it turns out that I dodged a fucking bullet because the Wii U one was way more buggy and unplayable than the 3DS one. I'm pretty sure the Wii U one was just, like, actually unplayable. But the 3DS one was, like, a real game. It was, like, an okay game. Not as good as other entries in Sonic. The real good Sonic Boom is the TV show. What do you think? Why would I have an opinion on that? I don't care who Sonic wants to kiss. Man, a train is passing through, but I'm collecting moss. I like moss. Moss. No one understands me. Tanuki girls made you into a furry. See, I don't know. I feel like you say that, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I used to like My Little Pony, and a lot of people will say that makes you a furry. Which is like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care if people think I'm a furry. I know what I am. I know what I am, and that's epic. There is this fucking trend going around, and it was like, there is this trend going around on Twitter, right? And the trend was basically, wait, how do I get a hold of this image? Let me find the image real quick. The trend was basically, VTubers and the t-shirts you would wear. And I had a t-shirt. I had a t-shirt that I wanted to put on there, but I was like, I feel like people would not understand why I find this funny. Let me download this fucking image so I can put the t-shirt I think I would wear, like my VTuber, my character would wear. Now, I need to know, like, could you picture me in this shirt? Like, could you picture me wearing this? Because I would definitely wear this. I feel like it would go hard as shit. I feel like I need to make an edit and put this on like a t-shirt for my actual model. I would wear this for sure. 100%. This is the shirt that my VTuber would wear. We'll trade sister for heroin. Hard to imagine. What about that is hard to imagine? I don't get it. There were a couple other ones that were like bangers. Let me pull them up. Let me pull up the other ones that I thought maybe my YouTuber would wear. I think some of these might get me banned. Let me pull up the ones that won't get me banned. Okay, I really like this one. Let me pull this up. If you don't get this reference, you probably won't get why I like it. But if you do get the reference, you'll 100% understand why I like this one. It's such a banger t-shirt. It goes so freaking hard. I don't feel like explaining the joke for people that don't get it. I don't feel like explaining this fucking joke. There's one more. Okay. I got the final shirt. Wait, no. Wait. Let me put the shirt in the fucking stream. No. I can't freaking... Give me a second. I gotta go save this image as like a different type of fucking JPEG. Or else it's not gonna freaking work. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna save this in my documents folder. Here we go. I'm gonna save it as... Okay. This is the last shirt that I was gonna say. Like, I'm still pulling it up. That I would have worn. Now, how would I look in this one? How do we feel? How are we feeling about this one? I fucking love this. Could you imagine actually seeing somebody wear this in public? I would. If somebody bought me this t-shirt, I would fucking wear it every day. I wouldn't even wash it. I'd smell like shit. I would wear this every fucking day. Can you fucking imagine somebody wearing this shit unironically in public? Mess with me, I'll fight back. Mess with my girl, and they'll never find your body. It's so fucking not intimidating at all. Wearing shit like this just means that you want to get bullied. Like, you want to get fucking punched in the face. My sense of humor is so fucking dog shit. I actually have the worst sense of humor known to man. That I'm like, this is peak humor. They won't find your fucking body if you mess with my girl. If I sell this, will I get enough money? Will I get enough of the money? I could sell this as well. Gotta donate this to the museum. I could sell all of this. What could I sell for money? My body. No, don't sell that for money. Why did I say that? I'm being too bonkers this morning. I'm too bonkers. I need to relax a little bit. This is too far. This has gone too far. I need to play Stardew Valley like a normal person. Because funny, that's why. It is funny. It is funny. My sense of humor is dog shit, but it's funny. If you mess with my rats, you'll be dwelling in a void. Dude, I should make an edit of like I should make an edit of me on that t-shirt. It would be funny if you put like a really cute version too, like a marketable plushie version. Would you guys buy a marketable plushie? I think I don't have any other museum items. I don't think so. Maybe, probably, no. Okay, put a Fumo there. Oh god, there's more moss everywhere. I gotta bring the tools. I don't know why I put that away. Could you buy it? No, but I give you permission to make it. I'm likely, even if I somehow blew up, I'm likely never going to have merchandise. Sorry. Because I don't think enough of my audience is living in Japan for me to operate it out of Japan. Maybe if I worked for like a big company or something, I could do something like that. I will never have good merchandise. Maybe if you're really lucky, I'll put something on Redbubble. Maybe I'll make the shirt and put it on Redbubble. That's as good as you would get, though. I can't do any better than that. Moss. Is there no moss on this? No moss? No bitches? No mosses? I can't tell when this type of tree has moss on it or not. I'm getting so distracted, I fucking ran out of time to actually go do what I was gonna do. I literally am not gonna make it over there because I kept destroying moss. Bro. These moss stays. Too freaking distracting. But it's moss. How would you ever be angry at moss? Moss is the best. Can I break this? Whoa, I can break this? You buy a warehouse in Japan? I mean, possibly? I suppose? Perhaps? I don't know how exactly that works. I want to get down. Let me in the sewer. I gotta avoid the moss rain or whatever, the acid rain. Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. Your mom's gay and I will fuck her brain. Chocolate rain. I don't know, I couldn't think of words. I failed on thinking of words and made something horrible instead. There's something funny about me saying, oh, your mom is gay and also I had sex with her last night. Like, that's really redundant. If I had sex with her last night, that means, like, yeah, she has to be gay. Or else it was, like, non-consensual, which is just not cool. God, I can't even imagine what kind of merch... if it was up to me, right? Because I'm a crazy person, the only merch I would sell would be, like, handmade shit that I made myself. But I can't think of that practically. It would cost way too much money to ship that stuff. Or I'd have to trust somebody. How much shipping would you be willing to pay for something? Like, if I handcrafted it, would you be willing to pay, like, $20 US worth of shipping to receive it? Would it be worth it? Why do you want to own a warehouse specifically? That's too specific. That's too fucking specific. Should I be wearing a hazmat suit? Is this okay? I don't like that you're wearing a hazmat suit and that I'm not. Am I gonna die? Oh, bro, this is giving big, like, Walter White vibes. Like, Jesse, we need to cook vibes. from Demetrius right now. So maybe a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't think it is. I think you'll get it a couple times, right? I think the best merch, I would just make friendship bracelets and shrinky dinks and then mail them to everybody. That'd be so cool. I'd probably also dox myself in the process. You get a P.O. box. Breaking Bad fans when they realize they made meth. Wait, what? Wait, what did you say? I did not process what you're trying to say. Breaking Bad fans when meth. Are you allowed to talk about meth on YouTube? I mean, it's Breaking Bad. You can talk about meth. It's like fictional meth, right? I just talked about heroin a few minutes ago. Like, we'll trade sister for heroin t-shirt. I completely forgot about that. Oh, this section unlocked. I don't remember that happening. Was I there for this? I mean, the train was passing by, so it had to have, right? I guess. Yeah, it's just blue can. It's Pop Rocks. Don't you like Pop Rocks? Pop Rocks rock. Moss. I have so much fucking moss, bro. I got new ideas to sleep on. New ideas about moss. Life is great. It's 11 p.m. That's dangerous. But moss. But I want to collect moss. I can go a little longer, right? A little bit more moss won't hurt me. Moss. You once got merch from somebody who didn't have a P.O. box? Uh-oh. 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 I've seen VTubers, fucking... in the past, through donations, okay? Because sometimes they donate from, like, their personal account, and you're like, oh god, I know their name now. I know their actual name now. I have to pretend like I didn't see it. I gotta pretend. I didn't see it, but I totally saw it. What can you do? You just gotta pretend. You gotta pretend like you didn't see it. So if I ever accidentally dox myself, just pretend like you didn't fucking see it. Simply close your eyes so that fixes the whole problem. Can I sell this stuff for money? I guess I'll keep the copper bar. I think I got that from a trash can. Now I can grow rare wild trees. I guess I'll put the bug meat in the other chest. Oops. I'm running out of space in that chest. I guess I could probably... Space berry jelly. What type of... I can make grape jelly. I know I'm running out of time, but I don't care. It's fine. Don't... I don't have any mail. I didn't need to check it. Okay, time to sleep for the night. I forget what the next tier is. I don't remember which one has the good thing. Chance for a double harvest of foraged items, or 25. I'm gonna go with 25% more wood. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Become a gaming streamer. Get donations, pretend like you didn't see people's names. That's the goal. That's how you dox all the VTubers. I shouldn't have given you guys that idea. I shouldn't have talked about that. I definitely shouldn't have talked about that, because now people are gonna know that's like a thing that people do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I'm the worst VTuber ever. I'm talking about so many things you're not supposed to freaking talk about in stream. I accidentally hit screenshot, you know, all that good stuff. But good for who? Definitely not good for the streamer. You're supposed to be able to make an anonymous transaction as an individual, but once you go to your PayPal, it's not anonymous. In my experience, at least. Whoa, dried mushrooms? Whoa. I didn't know how much this sells for. That's kind of cool. I feel like that's actually like a good idea for things to do with the mushrooms in this game. There's still moss. Oh, the silo's done. Does that mean I have to get animals soon? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't wanna. I can break so much of this, and I don't have to feel bad about it anymore. That's epic. I was like, oh, just start a company. But yeah, the records for who owns the company can be public, yes. Ultimately, there's no way at a certain level of truly doing something like this anonymously. Because even as anonymous as you try to be, there's always like a whole company worth of people, and like your records and shit are out there. And like if you ever have like a problem, you know, for example, if anybody ever has to sue you or your company, yeah, the information is probably gonna come out. As much as you want to try to not let that happen, it's like once money gets involved, anonymity is like dead. Unless I guess maybe I could take donations in Bitcoin. Imagine talking about something that I'm allowed to talk. I really should not talk about things that I talk about. It doesn't look good, like on a, I guess, public relations level. It looks not good. It's not the best. Like I should be a little bit more calm because I want to make friends with VTubers. How do you donate in Bitcoin? Oh god. Even then, how would I protect my fucking wallet if I didn't attach things to it on like a legal sense? In case someone's fine, I don't think anyone wants this. You know what? I say that, but there's like political YouTubers who get sponsored, so fuck it. I could get sponsored. It could happen. I don't think it would be fraud if I was employed at the company. I don't think so. I don't think it would be fraud. If somebody else was legitimately doing the management and I was just employed, it wouldn't be fraud, I don't think. I don't know. That cute filter. I don't filter on purpose. Like, I filter a little bit on purpose, but for the most part, I don't filter on purpose. I'm just an idiot, and I just keep talking about shit. I should probably actually sell this hot pepper. I don't even know when I'm keeping it. Should I upgrade my pickaxe? I kind of want to upgrade my pickaxe before I upgrade the axe. I'm gonna upgrade the pickaxe. The streams filter themselves. See, the issue with getting sponsored is that you fucking need money, and also, companies that don't ship to Japan will not sponsor someone probably living in Japan. Imagine. Oh god. I think I would take a sponsorship with a company that like that actually kind of cared, or like actually looked into me. I feel like it would be kind of funny. God, I don't know. I couldn't picture myself like doing an actual sponsor read without laughing. I don't know if I'd be able to. I would do sponsorships for small indie games, like really cheap ones, because I love playing small indie games. If people gave me their games for free and were like, hey, just play this on stream, I'll give you like a free copy of it, and here's like $100. Yeah, I'd play through the whole thing on stream for that, because that'd be fun. It depends on the game, of course, but... Do they ship to Japan? I didn't know that. I don't know, I don't buy that stuff. Sorry, did I say misinformation? They ship to Japan? I didn't know. I never tried to order it. I just assume anytime I see a sponsorship on somebody's YouTube that they do not ship to Japan. Not that I have the money to buy that shit anyways. You would sponsor for a bag of chips real. It depends on the size of the company. If it was an individual, like, or like a small company, a small group of people who made a game or something, I would sponsor for dirt cheap. But if it was like a big company, like Amazon, like fuck that. They better pay me $10 gazillion for that fucking spot. You better pay me what I'm worth for all that. Cause even if only 2 people use Amazon, they're still like a giant company. It would depend on a lot of factors for me. I don't think I would be stuck up about it though. I don't like those fucking... I don't like those meal thingies or like the Japanese snack boxes and shit, because they put snacks in there and way overprice it. I don't know if you guys know how cheap a lot of the snacks that get put in those things are, but they're freaking cheap. Like basically no money, and they're charging $1 gazillion for a box. Like if I made the same box and just like sent it to like my family, right, with like the same stuff in it, it would probably cost me like $20 to $30 for shit that they're selling for like $60 to $70. I think once you hit like the $40 point for a lot of those boxes, it's like, what are you paying for? Just order the fucking snacks directly at that point, because you're really overpaying for that shit. Actually, like, it's not just overpaying because like, oh, it's like imported, so you gotta pay extra money to ship it. It's like, no, it's like you're actually overpaying for it. Don't do it. You're actually paying more money than it would be worth in anybody's metric. I guess I'll cut down some trees today, I suppose. It's more expensive than helpers. Dude, there's so... Okay, so for example, snacks that they will put in those snack packs, right? Let's say like I go to like the 100 yen store, right? They have a lot of deals where you can get like 2 bags of chips, 3 bags of chips for like 100 yen, right? And then they'll value those bags at like $2 or $3 a pop. And then add shipping costs on top of that. And then they'll say that's a fair price. It is not a fair price, bro. Because at the current exchange rate, they're like these teeny little bags of chips, right? They're like little baby size. Like, they're like the kinds that you like put in like your lunchbox or something. They're not very big. And a lot of those little candies are the same way. 100 yen store is the Japanese equivalent to the dollar store. Yes. Yes, it is. And they actually do have stores that sell for only 100 yen. Something like Daiso, though. Daiso also has stuff that costs more money. But it's cheaper than $1 at the current exchange rate. Not strong enough to break that one, but I am strong enough to break these. At the current exchange rate, I would say the current exchange rate is like what? It's like something dirt cheap, like 64. Like like is it something like that? Not 64, sorry. Like 100 yen is like 64 cents is what I mean. Finally, 2/3 of a Dollar Tree. Yeah. Well, you have to pay tax on that technically, so let's round it up. Let's say everything at those stores is 70 cents, okay? So you can get a candy in Japan for 70 cents, right? You could fill a box with 20 candies, okay? At 70 cents a pop, which that's being generous because sometimes it's like 2 for 70 cents, okay? At 70 cents per pop, okay? So that's like what? That's nothing! 20 candies at dude. That's freaking nothing. That's actually like $14, dude. That's $14. And then they'll charge like fucking like $50 for that box. And I get it, the shipping is expensive. And this is my experience shipping personally, okay? To East Coast America, right? Shipping from Japan. I've spent on a box that would have like 20 candies in it and like little snack sized little packages and stuff. I would say it probably costs 20 candies. It depends on what type of shipping you use, because you can use the dirt cheap at shipping, but if we're talking about like the air shipping, like it'll get there in 2 weeks, it'll cost maybe probably like $15. You'll probably spend the same amount on shipping that you spend on the snacks. So let's say this is rounding up a lot too, so it's probably not actually going to cost that much. So let's say like maximum a container with like 20 snacks in it, right, would cost me, right? This is max. This is max, okay? This is like, I'm overdoing all of these numbers. Would cost $30. And they're paying company prices. This is me paying consumer prices for this. They're buying those in bulk. What year is this? The Japanese economy is in shambles. You barely slept last night and had to leave? Oh, that's completely fine. Go sleep. Go get your sleep in. Japanese economy's in fucking shambles, actually. I don't realize how bad the Japanese economy is until I see things that are priced like normally. Like if you go to Starbucks in Japan, the drinks are only slightly cheaper than America, and I'm like, that's a gazillion dollars to me. That's way too much fucking money. I'm not paying that. I went to Starbucks one time just to see if it tasted the same, and I was like, yeah, it tastes the same or whatever, I don't care. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, we'll have fun. Yeah. Japanese economy moment. Broke ass. I am super broke. If I wasn't broke, if anybody follows me on Twitter, I saw on sale fucking at Don Quixote a used Madoka slot machine. If anybody knows about the Madoka Magica slot machine, I saw it used and it was only like 60,000 yen, which I can't do that calculation in the top of my head. After tax, it was less than $500. Let me put it that way. It was less than $500, and I was like, I could be the proud owner. I could be the proud owner of a Madoka slot machine for less than 500 bucks. And that's all it would take. And I could own it, and I could play it. I could do streams where all I do is play on the Madoka slot machine. We could have had that if only I wasn't broke. I'll have a fundraising stream. Can we save up the money to buy the Madoka slot machine? Do you know anything about Starbucks coffee bid schools? I don't... What kid can afford Starbucks? Kids can afford Starbucks nowadays, man. They got more money than me, for sure. That's ridiculous. Kids these days, am I right? Am I wrong? Game shop. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Gambling is fun, except for when you lose money and then it's not fun anymore. Mainly if you even drink Starbucks coffee. But okay, that's literally 1984, bro. What do you mean before school? You can't drink it before school? That's bullshit. I drink water. When I took that drink of water, my freaking face was like... Wait, okay, I gotta ask something real quick to the 6 of you watching right now, and this is an important question. How would you feel if I changed model? How would you feel about that? Just serving. It's not gonna affect my decisions or anything, but how would you feel if I ever wanted to upgrade to, like, a more professional VTuber model? Megalovania is so iconic that can be recognized for the first 3 notes alone. Yeah, that's the problem. That's good for the song, it's bad for my brain. And full. Yeah? Because I want... Okay. Ideally, right? I want like a cute anime style avatar. The issue is that I don't know how to draw that and I don't have money. But I've been learning. I've been watching a lot of tutorials. If it does happen, you don't get to see it. Can I switch to a 3D model? Ooh, I want a 3D model, but I don't think I would stream regularly on a 3D model. But I'm not against like having one. Having one would be cool. I could probably make like a shitty one in Vroid if I watch enough tutorials. I can do anything if I just watched enough tutorials on it. Because I thought I couldn't make a VTuber model, then I watched tutorials and now I can. Anything you want to do, anything you set your mind to, you can do if you have enough YouTube tutorials. But every time I look at this model, I'm like so disappointed. I'm like, I could do so much better. Now that I know how the program works, I could do so much freaking better than this. If it does come, it's gonna come like several months away, but I could try my best. I do want to try my best. I'm always gonna try my best, okay? I'm going on break soon, so maybe I'll have time to do all of the things that I've been putting off. I have like a folder of projects that I basically like have set up for myself to do, and I just have to actually sit down and like work through them. I would say if I had to say, like, in terms of projects that I'm currently working on, I have probably a good like 30-something hours of work before I would be able to move on to something like that. Before I would be able to even do that. So that's gonna require me finding 30 hours of free time, excluding streaming time. And excluding the time it would take to make like new thumbnails, new schedule, stream prep stuff. Man. It's a bit generic for the train hat and the nerd glasses were fine. I wanted to make it as simple as possible because I didn't know what I was doing. The star pin was the like standout item. No, I'm saying just like in terms of like all together, that's how much time I would have to find. So until I find about that much time where I actually have the time and am motivated and have energy to do that much work, then I will start being able to worry about that kind of thing. have so many ideas in so little time. It's so frustrating. There's nothing I can do about it though. Okay, definitely if I do new model, the outfit will probably not be too upgraded. The outfit will probably be very similar. But I will probably have more outfits. The train and the nerd glasses will still exist. How much coffee is that? A lot of coffee. Coffee. Green tea. If you've never seen coffee green tea, go look it up. Go look up coffee green tea. Maybe I'll do 2 more frames of the Nixon video. The Nixon video would definitely come pre-new model, for sure. For absolute sure. Like, I'm 10 gazillion% sure. Because the green tea, what? The Nixon video is already like 80% written. All I would have to do is like voiceover. Well, not even voiceover, I'd just record my model and then I'd edit on top of it, and it would probably come down to being like 20 minutes long or so. Coffee green tea. Yeah, look up coffee green tea YouTube poop. Like YTP, coffee green tea. And then you'll find peak. You'll learn about what real videos are like. I love the satisfaction of getting to break these things that have been sitting on my farm the whole time. A rainbow trout frenzy has begun in town. What? A rainbow trout frenzy? Do I need to go get rainbow trouts? What do you mean a rainbow trout frenzy? What do you mean by that? I'm so confused and yet so intrigued at the same time. I need to know what this is all about. Take my old shitty fishing rod and go catch rainbow trout. Nothing compares to fake Pepito for Pizza Tower. I feel like you might have said that before. I don't know if I'm crazy. I swear I may have heard that being said in this chat at a previous time. If I were to change model, I would still be cute nerd lolly with heterochromia. Yeah, I would just be more anime. I would be more of like a manga art style instead of a cartoony art style. It's still kind of cartoony because I can't draw anime, but I'll try my best. Basically, I want to up the moe. I want to up the moe factor. That's all. Am I gonna catch a rainbow trout? Is that what happens, or are they lying to me? Everything will be, like, for the most part, everything will be the same. With homophobia in my eyes, yeah, that. But, like, for example, like, anime eyes and stuff, like, all the shading and stuff. I took my hand off the mouse. All the shading and stuff, and doing all this cool stuff with the model. And I would also make like, a naked version. Which, like... okay, if you heard me say that right now, you're probably like, you're gonna be naked on stream. No, I mean like a doll version. So that I can make more outfits and stuff. Because right now I'm not really set up to have more outfits. I would have to do a lot of work to give this current model more outfits. That's what I was originally gonna do. I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on an outfit. And then I was like, but I'm not really happy with my art how it is. I'd rather make a new model and then make it so it's easy to make new outfits for the new model. Same thing with the hairstyle. So no, I will not be naked on stream, but I will have a doll, like, naked version of the model, if that makes sense. It's normal. It's normal for VTubers, okay? It's normal in the industry. It's very normal. It's like dress-up games. Like, you have to start with, like a naked doll thing, so that you can put clothes on it. Change the hairstyles. I have a bald head, so I could do different hairstyles and stuff. This is the life of a VTuber. I don't think I'd ever want to show off the bald head though. I know some VTubers do that, but I hate it so much. I don't want people to see me bald. I don't want to look like Caillou. So it's like a Barbie doll. Yeah, yes, exactly. Like a Barbie doll. Like all my naked Barbie dolls I had as a kid that I got as hand-me-downs. I had this naked Hannah Montana doll, and she sang what is it? Nobody's perfect. Na, 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 na. That's what she sings. I'm so focused on this fucking fish right now. Could you stop being a pain in my fucking ass? I tried to talk about my naked Hannah Montana doll that I lost the clothes to. That saying nobody's perfect every time you press this button on her back. Come on! Come on! Jesus Christ! For a pike? All that for a fucking pike? That's difficult to catch. Yeah, you didn't have to tell me twice. I know it's fucking difficult to catch. Because I just connected it. Connected it? Caught it. I just caught it. I read it, wait, is my Wi-Fi disconnected in chat, and then I said connected it, which doesn't make any fucking grammatical sense. I love jumbling my words. I love alphabet soup. I should make another chest. And make this one... what, orange? I should actually change this to be rainbow. I feel like that would be cool. So like red, orange... Then that orange is not good. Is this orange better? Yeah, this orange better. And then yellow. What colors do we have? Yellow. Then this one will stay. No, this one will be like this color. And then blue. That's not a good blue. That's not a good blue. Blue. And then this one will be purple. Is that a good purple, or which is the best purple? I kind of like this purple best. Can you get a rat model with an anime girl head? One thing that I would want to do is I would want to have an outfit that is actually a rat. Or like a costume. Like a costume that is actually a rat. So I can properly be rats. I don't want to actually be a rat. I'll still be a girl. I'll just have like a rat headband and like a tail and stuff that I wear. That's my idea, at least. At least. Oh, okay, I want to make the other two chests so I can see how the colors will look. So this one's green. And this one is yellow. Oh, rainbow! Rainbow is cool. Okay. I'm gonna put all the like finished fruits and stuff together. I think that's a good idea. I'll put them in this chest, and then it'll make it easy to reach out and grab like the for this and stuff. I think. I think that's the best option. I need to definitely grow all of these freaking seeds. This is rice. I need to mill. What am I doing? Oh, can I make a fish cookie thingy? I guess I gotta fish more before I make a fish cookie thingy. Mushroom log grows mushrooms every so often. That's actually kind of cool. I might actually do that in the future. I can make a cheese press, but I don't have any cows. Somehow the cows in this game do like miraculous conception. Because there's no boy cows in general. Boy cows don't exist. Bulls exist. There's no bulls in this game. They're all like cows. Which is cursed. Maybe they can be like back at the barnyard. I don't like that idea though. I wish I could take all of the hay so I could cut the rest of this. I can't wait until I have my pickaxe. Probably tomorrow. I think I could have had it. Could I have had it today? I don't know. I might have missed the thing again. Yeah, it's full. It's completely full. I really want my pickaxe back. Wood. Wood. Wait, when I see a piece of wood and I'm like, wood. I'm actually like -2 brain cells in my brain. -2 brain cells in my brain. What are you even talking about, bro? I'm actually schizophrenic. Wood or wood? I said I would with in regards to the wood. I'm gonna sell some of my gold because it's good money. And then tomorrow I'll take my... I'm gonna get these two. Tomorrow I could take my axe to the place. Don't actually need all of this. Okay. 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 Oh. Let's go. Money. I have enough money to upgrade, I think, to upgrade my axe this morning. And then I'm gonna go mine the rest of my, all the booksellers in town, but I don't have any money. I'm gonna save this for presents. This will be the presents box here. For presents to give to people. I guess I'll save the pepper too, because I know I need a pepper later. You just go from a deep voice to high pitch voice? I can. I can talk in a deep voice all stream. Oh, I'm a deep voiced individual. Yeah, let's fucking go. Whoa. I sound like this all the time. I am a cool man. Do you believe that I am a real man? Please, acknowledge my male identity. Thank you. I sound like when you put the voice really low in Tomodachi Life. You know what I'm talking about? When you put the voice really fucking low. I could do... Okay, I could also do the VTuber high-pitched voice. Which one do you like better? Those are the only two options. You either get man voice or obnoxious VTuber. Obnoxious lolly voice. Make your pick. Tomodachi Life, it's a 3DS game. And you can make like your little characters talk, and you can make their voice really fucking low. If you slide the slider down, they sound like this. Chat's efforts into grooming me into being a boy. That's not true. Obnoxious lolly. You know, like fucking Neanners used to do in those like covers where she, I'm in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club. You know that song? She fucking did those covers. I feel like the obnoxious lolly voice is too similar to my normal voice. Fuck. If I do like a voice like this, I sound freaking retarded. I don't sound like an idiot all the time. I really sound like a smart person. I like sounding like a smart person. I can't sound smart. There's some VTubers who literally sit and do that voice all stream, and you know what? That's commendable. If I sat and did that voice all stream, dude, my voice would be so fucking sore. I don't know how long I'd be able to actually continue doing that for. Like, I could do it for the lulz, but... Sound like one of the other mouse... Is there a mouse VTuber? I'm not calling out anybody in particular. I'll call out Nanners though, because Nanners is a traitor. I don't care about her fans and stuff. I just think that she's a little bit hypocritical, that's all. That's all. That's all. I'm sure she's a perfectly fine person. I just don't think that... I just don't like what she does on the internet, is all. That's all. I'm a hater, but I'm not like... I'm not trying to be like a hater on her as an individual. I'm more of a hater on her as an internet personality, if that makes any sense. Does it make any sense? You can hate someone's internet personality, but you don't really care about them in real life. Like, you wouldn't be a dick to them if you met them. That's how I feel about her. Like, I just hate her internet personality, that's all. That's all. But she doesn't really do that voice like that too much. I don't get how people don't fucking... Your voice doesn't get super strained from doing that. Like, for streams the entire time. Just sitting here the entire time talking like this. I don't really get how people are able to do that all the time. And also, like, how are you supposed to respect anybody if they're always talking like this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm also, like, middle school age, right? So, like, it's fucking, I don't know. If somebody was like, I'll give you $1 million, but you have to play like a lolly VTuber with the lolly voice, I'd be like, fuck it. Sign me up, I'll do my best. And I'll just go on stream and like ramble like an idiot. And nobody will be able to understand a fucking word I say. Like fucking Nico from Hollow. Nobody understands what she's fucking saying. I can't understand what she's saying. So can you do the Dora voice when someone tries backseeing? What does Dora sound like? Can you tell me why you won't shut the fuck up? Can you tell me where... I don't know. I don't know, I give up on that impressions. I'm already like too cringy doing impressions on stream. Like I hurt myself. This is self-harm. Forcing a lot of voices to cringe. There's some VTubers that actually... Yes and no to they actually sound like that. If there's anything I've learned, is that there's like several natural resting voices, right? And for example, the voice that I'm doing right now, right? Is it normally what I sound like most of the time? It's just that when I'm trying to speak like really loud and like be energetic, it kind of naturally does this. So this is the voice I'm stuck speaking at. And I think a lot of girls who have like those cute voices on stream, it's not that they're necessarily doing a fake voice, it's just that they kind of put themselves in a mentality that makes them do like the cute voice, if that makes any sense. But I think when they talk to other people, their voice is probably a little bit less like strained and a little bit more relaxed. I think it's very rare that a girl will sound like that all the time, but saying that it's their natural voice is definitely true. Like, I think that you put them in the right situation in real life and yeah, they'll probably sound like that. You know, when I'm loud, I sound like this. Even though when I'm quiet, I sound a little bit more normal. I don't know. A lot of VTubers do push a voice, though. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with pushing a voice. If you can pull off doing that for hours on end, that's like commendable, but I can't freaking do that. I can't freaking sit and do a voice like that for hours on end. People are fucking crazy. Can you tell me when I asked? I can't do a Dora voice, but it'd be funny if I could. I could probably practice it. I could pull it off if I tried hard enough. Doing my man voice is fun though. Because I can make it like I'm talking to myself. Like every time Barbie Girl comes on the radio, bro, every time Barbie Girl comes on, I do both of the voices. Where she's like, I'm your blonde little girl in a fantasy world. Something dress me up. Na, 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 na. And he's like, you're my doll, rock and roll, feel the glamour and pink. Kiss me there, touch me there. Why don't nobody says hanky panky? You can touch, you can play. And they say, oh, or when I say, oh, wait, what is the fucking, how did Barbie Girl go? Either way, every time the song comes on, I miraculously remember the words. And I do both of the fucking parts. I love doing that in songs. I love being the girl and guy parts. That's probably why I have such a strangely natural, strained dude voice. Because I like doing that. I want to play both characters. I don't have any friends. There's not too many guys who are willing to do the guy part in Barbie Girl, like with the whole with the whole voice and stuff. I wish I could do a karaoke stream. I definitely would do a karaoke stream if I didn't have neighbors. But I'm stuck living at this apartment for a while, so it probably won't happen anytime soon unless I invest in a very expensive soundproofing setup, which probably will not also not happen anytime soon. I do have a workaround soundproof setup, but I couldn't possibly do that workaround soundproof setup like on stream, if that makes any sense. Because the workaround soundproof setup requires like basically making a pillow for it. It works, it's just it's not practical to try to figure out how to stream like that, especially during summer. I'd rather die than be like enclosed in a thick collection of blankets in like a giant pillow fort type situation. That's how broke people get good audio quality though. There's a decent amount of ways for broke people to get good audio quality. I think your room matters a lot more than your microphone nowadays. A lot of even budget microphones are pretty decent quality, I'd say. Just have a good setup and you will have good audio quality. I don't have a good setup, so I can't stream with good audio quality. I could record with good audio quality, I just can't stream with good audio quality. Am I really starting to feel exhausted? I don't believe you. I think I might actually be starting to feel exhausted in the game. Whoops. I do actually probably have to leave pretty much exactly at the 4-hour mark, because I mentioned at the beginning of the stream today that it's raining outside, and I do have to go outside. And if I go outside, that means I'm gonna get rained on. And if I get rained on, it's not good. Audio quality isn't even that important unless your content revolves around atmosphere. It depends. I feel like with the right filters, your audio quality can be like tolerable. Like my audio quality isn't good, but I have like the right settings on to make it like okay to listen to. But if people have like peaking mics and shit, I cannot listen to that for long periods of time. And there's some famous VTubers that have that going on. You know what? Good for them. I'm surprised that people put up with that. Because I don't put up with that. Nope. Not at all, actually. I hate the way that it sounds. But if other people are okay with listening to it, I mean, do whatever you want, right? Maybe it's just more of like a personal pet peeve, something that irks me personally, is having to listen to people's mics peak or their background noise is like so obnoxious.
I guess it's also like there's easy ways to prevent that even if you have like a shit microphone. I don't even have any advanced audio filters. If you sat me down for a couple hours, I could probably make the audio sound slightly nicer. It's just that when you put effort into like your audio quality and shit, the results are very much the results decrease exponentially, you know? So, you know, putting in a little effort gets a lot done at first, but later you can put hours and hours and hours of effort into improving your audio quality, and it's just like negligible. It's like hardly any better, which is why it's not something I'm particularly motivated to do. Yeah, I guess that's just the best way to put it, is that I'm not really motivated to do it, but I could. I could if I felt like I had to. If I felt like, can I put these in? Can I make these into jam? No. No. So that means that those are only going to be presents. Then I sell grape jelly. Thank you. So these get put away as presents. Is everything in here edible? Or at least like usable? The daffodils aren't. The daffodils gotta go. They're also presents. That's what those are being saved for, I'm pretty sure. These are not edible, but these are not presents either, so I'll leave them in here. And I'll put these seeds in here. Either way, I don't mind if a VTuber does a fake voice, as long as they're good at it. As long as you're good enough to not, like, hurt my ears the whole time. Then, like, yeah, baby, it's fucking awesome. People do stop noticing. It's so annoying, too. Like, that's one of those things with, like, a VTuber rig. I feel like it's, like, a similar thing. Where once your VTuber rig gets, like, too good, people stop noticing. I said on Twitter, like, nobody noticed with my model that I used the free version of VTube Studio. This doesn't even have, like, all of the things that I could have done in... Not in VTube Studio, sorry, the free version of, Live 2D. I used the free version of Live 2D to do this model, and no one freaking noticed. So people always think they need to have these, like, $10 million rigs. Apparently fucking not. Because nobody even noticed my, like, shitty-ass rig. Not going to the luau, fuck that. What should I do to get money? I could keep mining. I want money. I want to join Joja. What's the strategy to do that? I should do more fishing. That's what I should be doing. I don't know if I can afford the more good ride. So I might be stuck with this rod. Wait, just in case I end up being able to afford the good rod, I should bring baits. Wait, where did I put my bait? Oh, here. Yeah. I have seaweed in here. No, that really puts in perspective. I'm gonna tell you a lot of VTubers. Dude. People are so people are so obnoxious. They really are. I drew this art in a free art program. I rigged it in the free version of Live 2D. All of the things that I did for this were free. Like, specifically for my VTuber, were free. you could say like, oh, well, technically you had like an okay mic. I did have an okay microphone. Like I have a microphone that costs a decent amount of money, but it was not bought for my streaming, nor do I think it's like necessary. So like same thing with my phone, right? Like you don't need an iPhone. I just happen to have an iPhone, which works well for this kind of thing. An iPhone that I got from my mom. That my mom passed down to me after she had it. So now I have an iPhone. It's kind of an older iPhone, but like it's an iPhone nonetheless. But you don't need an iPhone. Even having any phone is like way better. I can teach people how to set this shit up on a laptop. I have before. I've taught people how to do this on like the shittiest fucking PCs known to man. Like I happen to have a pretty decent PC, but I didn't pay a lot of money for the PC because I made the PC myself. You know, you don't need a $2,000 VTuber model. I'm not even that good of an artist, but I just fucking, if you watch enough tutorials, you can just do your best. That's really what it comes down to, is just try. Try. A lot of these VTubers are like, well, I can't draw anime, so that means I have to pay, you know, $2,000 for a famous artist to create a model for me. And it's like, okay, I don't mind if you pay $2,000 for a famous artist to do a model for you, right? My problem is that why do you pretend like you need it to start? Just start. Just start. Just start with a shitty ass model like me. Just do what I did. Just start with a ugly model that you made yourself. It's free. Start this way. I understand the frustration of like, oh, if you don't have a cute model, you're not gonna have a debut with like 100 people there, but like, just start. Because it doesn't matter how many people you get on your debut, because they won't stay. The people who stay are people who actually kind of like your content and shit. Oh, it opens in 10 fucking minutes. I gotta wait 10 minutes. There you go. How much? I don't want to watch this cutscene, sorry. Oh! You buy the recipe for the fish smoker here. And then you need the sea jelly, the river jelly, and the cave jelly to make it. That's how you get the fish smoker. That's difficult. But I kind of want to save my fish. It's not that much money to get. If I sold everything I had on me, let's see. Sell. 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 There you go. Got the good ride. Now I can put bait on it. Now I have a decent ride. Yeah, you can make streams with literal PNGs, and it's less intensive on your like shitty laptop if you have one. The thing is that people actually need to start streaming, and they need to be entertaining and have a personality, and they don't know how to do that. People get frustrated. I get it. People get frustrated. It's frustrating watching other people do things and knowing that you can't do it yourself, but you gotta try. No, like, I'm not going to be as successful or, like, cute or have as many opportunities as, like, a Hololive girl. But, man, fucking try. Because none of those girls got where they were at just from fucking tweeting. They all had, like, successful, like, careers and, like, shit going on. They didn't get that far from whining on Twitter about how expensive everything is. And posting things like... I want to go over VTuber models on stream. Everybody post their VTuber model. Also like this and retweet this and add me and come watch the stream so that I get 10 million views so I can get partner on Twitch. People don't say that last part, but really that's what they mean when they do those engagement tweets. They don't care about seeing your actual fucking VTubers. They don't even think it'll make engaging content. They just know that if you enter your VTuber model into it, that people will fucking watch the stream because they want to see themselves, because we're all fucking narcissists. And if you're not a narcissist, you don't start streaming. If you're not a narcissist, that's what everybody always complains about streamers always being narcissists. It's like, of course, because you couldn't do the job because you're not a narcissist. Only this is a job for narcissists, and that's why I'm not good at it. Because I'm not good at being a narcissist. I want to be a narcissist. I want to say, everybody, look at me. I make the funniest, craziest entertainment. on the entirety of YouTube. But I just don't believe that. Like, in all honesty, I don't believe that. I believe there's so many more entertaining things you could be watching than me. So I don't have it in me to call people's attention. But people who do they succeed, and there's no shame on them. They're doing it right. They're doing everything right that other people are complaining that they're complaining about doing. People are whiners. I'm whining about people whining. I'm just as bad as them. This is why I don't interact with the VTuber community, by the way. Because I'm sick of whiners. I like VTubers, I just don't like the VTuber like community of people and stuff who like want to be obnoxious about everything. And I don't... Okay. If you become famous in the VTuber community, right? And when I say VTuber community, I don't mean the VTuber fans. I mean the community of people who are VTubers. If you become famous in this community, people don't actually watch your streams. People only follow you because they want to, like, chase after your clout. They want your clout, so they have to engage with you. And guess what? The clout they're chasing is also not the right people. It's all people who don't care about watching streams. They want to be streamers. They want to be the VTubers. And if you get attention with those people, it doesn't freaking matter. Like, I've seen people on Twitter who have, like, thousands of followers on Twitter, right? And people engage with all of their tweets. And then their streams get less people than me. And I'm like, how? How do your streams get less people than mine? I haven't even tried to advertise myself. Some artists certainly are just narcissists. I'm using narcissist as a little bit of like a, an exaggeration. I'm not saying that everybody's like a negative Nancy narcissist, horrible person. I'm using it more of like, if the person isn't necessarily a narcissist in the negative sense, you have to be a little bit confident with yourself, I guess. That might be the nice way of putting it. You're confident with yourself, or you're comfortable with yourself, or you're comfortable with expressing yourself. It's not a bad trait. Like, I'm not trying to say narcissist like it's a bad trait. Some people are narcissists like it's a bad trait. Those people, I don't know. I just ignore it. I just walk away. But yeah, some people are really passionate about this. I don't think I'm necessarily passionate about VTubing in specific. Like, about being a streamer in specific is not what I'm passionate about. But I love talking. I love yapping. My passion is in yapping. And this is a great a great outlet for me to be able to yap as much as I want. So... Because believe it or not, people in real life don't want to hear you talk all day and never shut up. But there's a niche on the internet where people are like, yeah, I want to hear this fucking anime girl talk for 4 hours straight every morning. And it's like, yeah, baby. Fucking awesome. That's what all I've ever wanted to do, is just talk for 4 hours straight. Am I gonna be able to get this chest? I'm scared about this chest. Okay, I got the chest, but am I gonna be able to get the freaking fish? This dickhead. I'm gonna get this goddamn fish. I swear to God, this little fucking asshole. Get up! Get over! I hate this fish. Is it a call-out post for this specific puffer fish? Oh, fuck you. Whoa. What do I trash? This driftwood. And... I guess this seaweed is getting trashed. Okay, I'm gonna go put this stuff away. I gotta save up a lot of money to be able to get that freaking smoker. I gotta save up a lot of cold hard cash. Oh, I could have trashed that old fishing rod because I don't really have any use for it in single player. Da da dum dum. Da da dum da 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 da. Da, da. Oh, more on that VTubers VTubing being an art form thing is I genuinely I agree with that to the extent where I believe if you are not a creative person, if you are not creative enough to at least try to make your own model, find your own style, if you're not creative enough to actually try to do any of that shit, your longevity, you won't last long. You won't fucking last long. You can't last long if you don't have it in you to like to even try to be creative. What did you expect? Like, what do you expect to come out of this? You can only get out of it as much as you put in, like maximum. So what do people think that they're getting out of it? Are you getting like if you enjoy doing it, which like I highly doubt that people enjoy doing it without the creative aspect, why would you enjoy this? This would just be work. And people who see it as work or people who see it as a quick way to get famous, yeah, those are the people who end up suffering the most. YouTubing is cool and fun. And a lot of work. A lot of work. A lot of energy that I don't quite have. But I'm trying. People just need to try more. I want to be friends with cute VTuber girls who try. They jump on the bandwagon because they want everybody to think that they're cute anime girls. And it's like, you can just be an e-girl. Just be an e-girl. Do e-girl stuff. Why are you a VTuber? Just be an e-girl. Do you think it's because there's like a shame to being an e-girl? No, there's plenty of guys out there who love e-girls. Go join that community. That's what you want. Stop deciding the rules for the people who actually care about VTubing and go be a part of a community that you actually belong in. There's no rules for VTubing, and people who try to set rules on other people are like the worst. Which is the floor? Is it the 100 the floor that has fishing? I think so. I'm sick of people pretending like there's fucking rules to streaming. There's no rules. Outside of the platform deciding like that there's rules, there's no real rules. I want a cave jelly. Please give me a cave jelly. Please give me a cave. Can you get the cave jelly on the lower layers? I don't know. If you can, I should probably go to the lower layers because this is how like a 0% chance of spawning any fish. Which one is... I keep forgetting. Which one is the fishing one? Is it 20? Yes. Please give me cave jellies. If it's possible. Why'd you sparkle? That was not cool. Okay. Okay, bro. Why'd you say oh my? Is it because I have hot takes about other VTubers? I love other VTubers. Other VTubers are cool. I'm just a hater. I talk shit. If I ever talk shit about somebody, I promise the moment I meet them, I would be starstruck. I'd be like, whoa, I literally love the things that you do. And it's not even fake. It's like I legitimately like that kind of. The VTuber that tries to call out the random lol. Okay, yeah. I don't... See, the VTuber community doesn't like lollies. But the VTuber enjoyers, the people, the fans, the people watching, love them. So, like, yeah, so technically, I guess the VTuber community thinks that it's not okay, but, like, who cares about what the people who aren't actually watching the stuff you're putting out there have to say? I have a lot of hot takes about the whole lolly thing that nobody wants to fucking hear. I could do like a 10-hour rant But I feel like most of what I want to say has been said before. So I shouldn't even bother. I don't think I should bother. There's some things where I'm like, can I not pull out the cave jelly? I kind of want to Google it. Can you pull it out on the Slayer? Okay, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google Stardew Valley Cave Jelly. Stardew Valley Cave Jelly. Yes. Wait, I should actually see if there's a way to actually get it more often. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay, so floor 100 actually does have the highest chance. So I should go to floor 100. Technically, I can catch it here. I have a better chance at floor 100 to catch the cave jelly. Can I get at least one? One would be cool. Right now. Give me a cave jelly, please. Thank you. Please, thank you in advance. Not broken glasses. I did not mean to do it that short. But yeah, VTubers are the ultimate authority on the VTuber community because real VTubers don't have enough time to engage with whatever the VTuber community is even supposed to be. Whoa, I think I got that. That was the lava eel. Starting to feel exhausted. But I want jelly. I want jelly. Please. No. Do I have enough stamina to do one more throw? Yes. Please give me a cave jelly. Please. Please, 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 please. Broken CD, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to fucking... If I can actually break this, can't I? Yeah! Cool. I don't... VTuber community isn't really saying anything that appeals. You said anyone that appeals to the VTuber community trying to push for an agenda. Maybe I should push for an agenda in the VTubing community. Push my agenda, start a cult. That would be pretty fun. Maybe I should. You know what? I think you just sold the VTubing community to me. I was completely uninterested. I was completely uninterested prior to this, but now I see the vision. I know what I must do. I must join the VTuber community. I must push my beliefs onto others. That's such a good idea. It's the best idea I've heard in a while. Oh, you need 5 fucking mushrooms to put it in the mushroom thing. VTuber hater converted. You converted me. All it took was one chat message to convert me. Now I will be joining the VTuber community. I love the VTuber community. I loved when they VTubered and community'd. That was my favorite. I'll put syrup in here. These can go in here. The trash can go in here. I could drink the Joja Cola. The Joja Cola gives you speed? When did they do that? You clicked off something about being converted. Well, I was talking about how I don't want to join the overall VTuber community. And then Unspecified Weave said that I would, that people join the VTuber community to push an agenda. And then I realized, wait, if I can push an agenda, then I do want to join the VTuber community. So that's how that's how I joined the VTuber community. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's what inspired me to join the overall VTubing community. Woo woo. Me when I'm a bird and I go woo woo. Yes, I would like to go to sleep for the night. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up my axe. I didn't pick up my axe. Gonna push an agenda of being base. No, you don't put the flag. You put the watermelon, man. Gotta keep up with the times. Because because I don't know why. Because watermelon. How dare you forget it's a watermelon? I shouldn't speak on this subject because people will get fucking pissed at you about shit like this. I don't get the watermelon though. I legit don't understand it. I need to sell like a little bit so I can crack open geodes. This is enough. Yeah, I'll sell those. It'll give me enough money to crack open geodes. I actually also want to bring the hoe with me. You gotta always keep your hoes close. I'm just saying words at this point. Keep your what? Close your hose. With the question, it was am I saying H-O-S or am I saying H-O-S-E? Keep your hose close. God, imagine a world where I didn't make the stupidest sex jokes known to man and be just generally kind of cringe. It'd be a good world. Sweet Tears, I was actually part of the community and then decided to switch to a lollybait model. It absolutely dogpiled gained like 10,000 followers. Brilliant strategy. You know what? It works. You shit on them, but it fucking works. It is one of the best. It is one of the best strategies to get attention. It's just at what cost? At the price of what? Your dignity? I mean, if you want to pay the price of your dignity, I'd say go for it. I mean, fuck it, it works. The same thing goes with like any types of girls on the internet. You want to start an OnlyFans? Fuck it, it's not my body. I don't care. Let's begin. Beach, not my problem. I'm not going to the luau. Fuck you. Oh wait, that means I can't pick up. That means I can't pick up my fucking shit. Fuck. Fuck. No, I'm mad. Okay, fine. I'll go to the stupid fucking luau. Fuck you. I'm definitely not a fucking wholesome streamer. Hello, it's the luau. I didn't bring anything, but I'll stick it in. We could put a fish in here. There you go. One year he put anchovies in it. So when I get it, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I don't want to do the luau. Do I have to do the luau? Yeah, let's start. The luau is one of the ones I always forget about. Is the soup tasty? Soup better be tasty. We wanted to engage it like I'm gonna get free advertising. Yep. Yeah. Again, I'm not mocking. I'm not gonna tear people down. Even though I'm like, even if I think somebody's obnoxious, it's like it works. It works. I actually kind of like Melody. I like her better than all her copycats. She's actually like funny and like sweet and stuff. Like I've seen her streams. Like she's probably like one of the best VTubers who does that other, you know, does other stuff on the side. She's probably one of the better ones. There's a reason why she's popular, I would say, outside of just her a crazy setup. It's actually kind of disgusting. What the fuck? What did I do? What I put a shit ingredient in it? Oh, okay. Now all the fucking ingredients have to be tasty and good. Excuse me, I didn't fucking know. I didn't know I had to make the soup tasty. I thought I could make it not tasty and everything will be okay. Snoop. This in the crew. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. And then attitude. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I don't remember how the song goes. I'm just being a dummy. Good. What has Snoop Dogg been doing recently? Chilling on his fortune. Oh, to be Snoop Dogg. No, wrong way. I want this one here. Thank you. I'm being super fucking OCD about it for no reason. Sorry, you're not supposed to use OCD as like a... Because people actually have OCD. It's the same way you're not supposed to call somebody psycho because there's actual psychopaths, I guess? Or because crazy people get called psychopaths and they shouldn't? I don't know. I don't think I actually want to be Snoop Dogg. You know what? I think Snoop Dogg is very good. He's a very good argument for, you know, the effects not actually being that bad for you. Womp womp using those words anyway. I mean, I don't know. I I don't think that they're that bad. I don't think it's that serious, but a lot of people do think it's pretty serious. I don't know. See, I'm torn between like wanting to be edgy because it's funny and not wanting to be edgy because if I actually hurt somebody's feelings or made them cry, I would feel bad. That's the difficult part. I don't want to make people sad. I don't want to make people cry. I don't want any of that. It's not nice. But I do want to say funny things that aren't necessarily the most politically correct. It's hard out here. I like how you actually sound determined and not being edgy, but fail face. I don't think I'm that edgy. I feel like if anything, I'm like, I mean, this is not a good thing necessarily, but I feel like I'm pretty safe edgy, if anything, okay? I don't feel like I've said anything that really goes too far. I could say things that, like, really... I could say things that could get me banned, like, very quickly. Do you guys want to hear which conspiracy theories I believe in? That's one of those things that YouTube will actually fucking, doesn't matter if you're monetized or not, they don't like that. You cannot do that. You cannot fucking talk about which conspiracy theories you believe in or paint them to be, like, true. You cannot. You get in big trouble for that. I've seen it happen to YouTubers before. Whoa. That was crazy. Okay, what needs to be notated? This is museum. This is museum. These are keep, and this is I can sell. Okay. You would cry if your favorite streamer messed with those Disney leaves? Yeah, I would cry too, because that's how you get arrested and deported. In the great country of Japan. Loot block. Loot block. Loot block. Can't wait until I can join Joja. Man, I wanted to join the Joja membership today, but I still haven't been able to join the Joja membership because I'm trying to be smart with my money in the game, but I'm usually not very smart with anything ever. Grr, I'm angry. Da 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 da. Does Stardew Valley Expanded work with this new update? I highly doubt it, but if it did, that would be cool. If they fixed it to work, that would be very cool. Poor Junimals. Poor babies. Today is a pretty good luck day, but I read that it doesn't actually affect the spawn rates of the cave jelly, which sucks. I love how I'm worried about this now, as if this isn't something that I should be worried about, like, 10,000 gold later. Okay, back to the grinds. The fishing grinds. That was a max throw. I got it this time. Cave jelly. That is literally a pile of trash. Whoops. I heard the dripping sound and I was like, oh, that's not it. Oh god, imagine an alternate universe version of me where I wasn't edgy. Imagine an alternate universe version of me where I didn't suffer from, like, learning issues and, like, like mental illnesses, and a variety of other things that aren't particularly fun conditions to deal with. Bad timeline. Yeah. I mean, it would be bad for you because I'm way more entertaining this way, but might be kind of nice for me to be like mentally clear, mentally sound. Please give me cave jelly. Please? 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 Please, 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 please. Trust your fate. I don't think I'm gonna ever be anything big in this world, but that's like okay. I wanna do little things for the people around me, and then it's worth it. Do I actually have any of which mental problems? I have suffered with some pretty extreme mental problems. I probably would have gotten diagnosed with something really bad, but I had like lied to the doctors at the time. So yeah, I would say I'm not really bullshitting about that kind of thing. I'm not bullshitting. I kind of wish I was bullshitting, but I'm not like I can't tell if it would be faster to say which ones I do have or which ones I don't have. Unleashing a deadly virus that could kill millions of people is bad, actually. Evil rats from an alternate time. Oh, cave jelly! Let's fucking go. Cave jelly. The bad version of me does good things, and the good version of me does bad things. Which ones do I have? Let me think about if it's safe to tell you this. Is it safe? I don't think this... Well, I don't think this should hurt me if I say it, but diagnose things. I think I mentioned ARFID on stream before. ARFID. I have I was diagnosed with like severe depression and anxiety. But I'm on medication for it. They said I didn't have autism. I have like allergies and stuff. I have a lot of skin allergies. I have like some food allergies. ARFID with a D. It ends with a D. Instead of a T. I have a lot of food allergies. I'm allergic to like artificial sweetener aspartame, I think it's pronounced. Aspartame. They put it in diet sodas and stuff. That'll make me break out in hives. I also like get anxiety if I get too stressed. I also have an allergic reaction from my stress that'll break me out in hives. I have a lot of like little problems. My eye, I'm like half blind. The anxiety and depression are definitely worse. The suspected autism is not the best. I may or may not, this is not a diagnosed thing, okay, but I may or may not pre-medication suffered with a little bit of like paranoid, possible paranoid schizophrenia, but I don't know for sure. So I'm not gonna say I ever dealt with that, but I dealt with a lot of the symptoms of paranoid schizophrenia, so... And when I say a lot of them, I mean a lot of the symptoms. So I would say the likelihood is like a little bit too high for comfort that I actually did deal with that at some point. So make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. So... Diagnosed is like, the allergies, the eating disorder, the depression, the anxiety. Undiagnosed is like the psychosis stuff and the autism. They didn't diagnose it. They didn't diagnose me with autism. I'm not autistic. But I do have some kind of like learning problem. They just never diagnosed me with it. I feel like the chances of being ADHD are so low because I don't struggle with like any of the shit that ADHD people struggle with. So I don't think it's that. I think the one that is closest to it's like mental health person. I was born with glass bones. If you ever see it, oh look, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not saying like, oh, woe is me. All these things are bad. If anything, part of the reason why talking about mental illness stuff is cool is because people might feel insecure about themselves. Like, man, I can't do anything because I have all of these illnesses and stuff. But if you tell other people about it, then, you know, people will be like, well, if this person could do it, if this person can learn to do things, if this person who struggled with all of these things can live in Japan, maybe I can live in Japan. And so hopefully, you know, talking about that is more of a motivator than like people pitying me. Like, don't ever pity me over some stupid shit like that. There's nothing you have to feel bad for. Can't even, I could drink regular soda, I just can't drink diet soda. Or other drinks that use that. Some of the diet drinks in Japan don't use aspartame, they use other artificial sweeteners I'm not allergic to. That's just the most common one in my experience in America. I have some other food allergies. I haven't been able to pinpoint exactly what the allergies are. I just know that there's like other foods that I kind of have to avoid because they freak my body out. Because I've gotten mysterious. The psychosis stuff sounds scary as hell. I mean, yeah, it was fucking horrifying. It was absolutely... What? It was absolutely horrifying at the time. But now I, like, don't deal with it, so... Like... I usually don't deal with it. It's been a while. It's been a while. That stuff sounds scary, but, like... It is scary. I shouldn't say it sounds scary. It is scary. I would not wish it upon my worst enemies. The thing is like, I experienced, like, paranoia and psychosis and stuff, but there was never a time when I thought that that stuff was real. It's just, like, this kind of thing where it's like, you can't get it to go away, if that makes any sense. The thing is I never actually thought that stuff was real. I just worried about it being real, right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you a funny one. Okay, so picture me, right? And I'm like 16 years old, and I'm trying to lay in bed, right? And there's these, every time I look away, I can see out of the corner of my eye, there are these fucking, like, there are these aliens that are in the fourth dimension, and they pop into the third dimension for, like a split moment so that they can look at me. They look like aliens, almost. They're, like, these, like, kind of gray, like, weird figures. And they look at me, they're fucking staring at me, right? And then as soon as I turn to look at them, I could see them for like a millisecond, and then they phase back into the fourth dimension. So there were all these like 4D fucking, when I was 16, girl forgot her canon. What do you mean? Didn't I mention that we weren't supposed to talk if I told a story from after my canon age? We weren't supposed to acknowledge it. Anyways, so these aliens would fucking flip. These aliens would flip in and out of like the fucking fourth dimension, third dimension, just to stare at me when I was trying to sleep. So like I could fucking like hear, I could see it and I could hear it. I could hear them like phasing in and like fucking staring. Which, like, it sounds so fucking stupid, right? But in real life, it's, like, horrifying, right? These fucking aliens just fucking staring at me. But now that I'm, like, mentally well, I realize that, like, why would an alien want to even waste its time just fucking staring at me? That doesn't even make any sense. That was real. You were the alien? That was real. I was the alien. Where did I put my trash again? Did I put the trash in? Oh, I did put the trash in here. It was real. I was the alien. I was there. But yeah, horrifying. Don't wish that upon anybody. It's just paranoia. It's literally just paranoia, right? Like, you're paranoid someone's watching at you, so your brain, like, creates these creatures to stare at you. And then you fucking see. The problem is that you see it in real life, right? Like, people joke about like, oh, it's in your walls and shit like that. Like, I was sane enough to know that there was nothing in my walls, but I heard the noises I could hear the noises of things in my walls. Like, one thing I heard, it almost sounded like a it sounded like a little kid like throwing a ball against like the wall like rhythmically, but it was like in the wall. Like, there's no way a child could have fit in the walls, but like it was like there was like a kid in the walls. I feel safe telling about this on stream because like I haven't dealt with this kind of paranoia in a very long time. So I'm pretty confident in thinking that like it probably will not come back. I think I avoided it, if that makes any sense. It's not something that like people couldn't trip me. You can start trying to make me paranoid in chat and I would actually get paranoid. So I think I'm good. But I'm just saying that like, yeah, that is a real thing, and it does feel horrifying. It feels scary. It's too scary. Too spooky for me. Oh, where should I put this? Maybe I'll put it right here. And then I'll start recycling the broken CD. There we go. If you have delusions, right? Don't be like me. If you have delusions and you can tell the difference between like what's real and what's fake, and you have delusions, one thing I learned years later, that can still be schizophrenia. Please go see a doctor. If you see delusions like regularly, okay, and even though those delusions, you know that they're not real, you are still scared of them, or they still give you a feeling of paranoia, even if you know this is not real, please go see a fucking doctor. Jesus Christ, go see a doctor. If you are scared of things that aren't there, you can see them, you can smell them, you can hear them, and they're not going away. You can feel them even. I felt them before. I felt things that weren't there. My imagination is wonderful and horrible all at the same time. Go see a fucking doctor. It's not normally. So it was actually just temporary? I think so, yeah. I think it was temporary. But the thing is I don't know, because I haven't been off my medicine. So I don't know if it'll come back. And also, like, it tended to only be a problem. Like, I would kind of get into these, like, episodes when I was going through dark times, and I haven't been through... The thing is I haven't been in a time that dark in a long time. So I haven't seen stuff like that. But I don't doubt that my brain would put it back there if I somehow managed to get back into those times, because I'm a little bit neurotic. Please see a doctor, doesn't tell it. Like, do as I say, not as I do. Okay? They were more symptoms than I could just... That's the thing, I never talked to a doctor. I never got a diagnosis or anything, so... Either way, go see a fucking doctor. Because there's other symptoms to, like, schizophrenia too, that aren't just the, like, delusions. And, those symptoms are, like... strong. Please go see a doctor. If you are struggling mentally with anything, I never told any of my dogs. No. I was scared they were gonna lock me up. I was scared they were gonna put me in like a fucking like insane asylum and leave me there, so I never fucking told anyone. It did go away as my mental health improved. As I started getting my shit together, it did go away. So it's possible. It can go away. Let me repeat this one more time. Do as I say, not as I do. Please go see a doctor. If you are struggling, please go see a doctor. Please.
any of you, anybody, anyone ever watching this in the past, present, or future, if you're struggling with anything at all, please, doctor, go see doctor. I actually don't want to do those fucking ancient seeds. I don't know why I put those in here. I don't want to start that. I'm gonna wait till I have the greenhouse. Do as I do, not as I say. Got it. Nope, wrong. You're wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot I can make a beehive, can I? Oh, I need coal. I sound like Scatman. It looks like a face. Me after talking about having fucking paranoia, and I'm just like, that looks like a face. Jesus, that's kind of nuts, actually. I think I'd be more terrified of going insane than being locked up in an asylum, to be honest. That's not... Bro, go experience the American medical system's fucking mental hospitals, and you will change your mind. Go experience a mental hospital in America. It is fucking miserable. I know from experience, unfortunately, how fucking miserable... How absolutely miserable it can be to experience a mental hospital in the United States of America. I think some European countries have pretty good ones, but at the end of the day, they before sending us home, they would always ask us like, oh, do you want to kill yourself? You don't get to go home. You don't get to go home, and you get locked away and have to stay here without being able to see your friends and family. If you say you do want to kill yourself, so do you want to kill yourself? And of course you're going to answer no. Of course you're going to say, I don't want to kill myself. Because then they're going to fucking lock you up. Why would I say yes? Even the days where I was like, oh yeah, I want to kill myself. Like, I really want to kill myself. They had like a chart, like, how much are you thinking about killing yourself? And it was like, there's basically like, oh, not at all. And then there was like a toying with the idea. And then there was like a, no, I'm going to do it when I get home. And even if you said you were toying with the idea, they'd fucking send you away. And I watched it happen to people. I watched people be honest and they got punished for it, right? They punish you for being honest. That's a lot of money. I think I want that money now. Let's fucking go. What is 9 times 8? 78? Whoops. Bought too many melon seeds. I guess, that's fine. They should lock you away regardless of answer. No! But the thing is like, okay, when I used to be suicidal, right? I'm laughing, but this is a serious topic. When I used to be suicidal, I was like, I don't want to be a problem, right? So I used to this is a sensitive topic, okay? This is a sensitive topic. I'm just warning you. I'm going to talk about self-harm right now, okay? Okay, don't worry, okay? It's like, I used to want to hurt myself, but the thing that stopped me from hurting myself is because I didn't want other people to see it and think that I wanted their help or their attention, because I thought that nobody could help me. Like, I thought that it was like, I was like too far gone, nobody would be able to help me kind of thing. So I was like, let me not like waste other people's time and energy from like doing things like this. I was like, it'll get to like a call for help kind of thing. Like, it'll get to that point, and then, you know, the people will they'll think I'm crazy, and I didn't want people thinking I was crazy, even though I was fucking crazy. but I, like, there was one day when I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, I had actually planned on, like, she was talking about doing something in like a couple of days, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. See, that was the day I had planned on ending my own life. And
she started freaking out, and I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have let that one slip, should I? And she started freaking out, and she's like, why don't you tell anybody? Why don't you tell your therapist? And I was like, because I don't want to bother people. And she's like, no, please bother me, I want to help you. And so I told my therapist, the day I told my therapist that they sent me to the mental hospital, there was like no more conversation after that. There was like, you were going to the mental hospital. Like, she didn't want to be responsible for me anymore. It became too big of a responsibility. So yeah, that's the American mental health system. If you admit that you don't feel good or you don't feel well, they lock you up. They lock you the fuck up. They're like, okay, you're going to the mental hospital. And that's why people don't want to say, like, oh, I want to kill myself, because you say that. If you say those words to the doctor, they're like responsible for you now, right? So if you go home and do it, they're responsible. And if they're scared that they can't talk you out of it effectively in that session, they're going to send you to a mental hospital. And that mental hospital is going to say, hey, if we can't send you home, even though I did still want to like die, they were like, if we can't send you home, you know, we're gonna have to keep you here all day and all night. So basically, don't be suicidal. Don't want to kill yourself, and then they don't have to punish you for it. American mental health system, my favorite, my beloved, the American mental health system. We love it. We love the horrors. You graduated from therapy when you had therapy? What kind of VTuber bullshit? What do you mean you graduated? What do you mean you graduated from therapy? Graduated? I'm actually gonna... What if I just bought like 100 of these and see if I could get them all planted? Like, what are the chances I'd be able to get them all planted? Upgrade my bag. Once you learn about the system, you understand. It puts into perspective why people don't want to get helped. Because why would you want to get help? How is it going to make your life better? It makes your life worse most of the time. And what they don't tell you is that it has to get worse for it to get better. Even when you think you are at the lowest of your life, the only way that it is going to get better is if you push through. You have to. It feels like suffering. It feels like pain. It feels like the worst thing ever. But if you're struggling with your mental health, you have to suffer through it in order to ever get better. Like, it feels like you would rather die than suffer through it, but it's so worth it if you make it through. It's so worth it. You don't know, they were just like, congratulations, you graduated, we don't want to see you anymore. That's actually how people die. That's like how people want to kill themselves. Stop doing that to people. I fucking hate the system. Fuck that system. I think I might have made too many sprinklers. Oops. Well, better start planning. Cut down these trees. Was it intentional? Yes. It was intentional. Because I couldn't stand my mom being like crying and being upset and because I shortened the story. That's not actually how it happened, but I couldn't stand to see my mom crying and she's like, I can tell something's wrong, like why won't you tell me what's wrong, kind of thing. Like I couldn't stand to see my mom like that, so I did end up saying it like intentionally. I tried to say it in a nice way, but like even my nice way was still like too honest to the point where it was like, I shouldn't put that there. Yeah, fuck them. They should have cared more about you. Actually. systems that aren't actually taking care of the people that they're supposed to be taking care of. Literally all of them. In America, at least. So yes, it was intentional, but it is not something that I was like, I elected to say this. It was something that I was doing for her sake, because I didn't know how to do anything for my sake, you know? I didn't understand that, like, that life lesson of, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of others. Because the only reason that I stayed alive was to, like, take care of other people in my life. But then when I felt like I didn't even have the ability to take care of everybody else, then I was like, well, what's the point of sticking around? Which is, again, shit mentality. Very bad mentality. But it's something that, like, if I wanted to take care of other people's, I thought being a burden onto them wasn't going to help, right? And it's like, it's impossible to tell somebody with depression that they're not being a burden. It's so impossible. It's like fucking, how do you explain to somebody that they're not actually... Man, I want to go plant more melon seeds. Man. I'm gonna go buy more melon seeds. Just because I can. Just because it'll make me a lot of money. I don't know. Suicidal people are the worst. Especially people who, like, are actively trying to hide it. When I say are the worst, I don't mean, like, they don't deserve to be like that. I mean, it's just a frustrating thing to deal with. Because there's no way to explain to somebody why their life is valuable. It's something that people have to learn themselves. As much as they'll try to tell you in therapy, you know, how much your life is worth, it's never something that nobody can tell you it and you understand it. That's the thing with the mental health stuff, is like, therapists can help you realize things or help you think about things in another way, but therapists telling you the truth or telling you reality doesn't make you understand reality. You have to come to those conclusions on your own, or you will never get better. And it's possible for everyone to come to those conclusions. Everybody's capable of it. It's just that some people are, I guess, waiting for something to come along, and you can't wait. You can't fucking wait for something to come along or to feel better one day. You just have to, like, you have to think about it. You have to change your mentality. You have to start worrying about yourself and start thinking about yourself. It's okay. Once you start thinking, if this makes anybody in the same situation that I was in, feel better, once you start worrying about yourself and taking care of yourself and doing the right things for yourself, you will be able to help the other people in your life so much more than if you keep ignoring your own well-being. If you feel demotivated and it feels hard to even get out of bed and do stuff, don't focus on it. Which sounds really hard when you're dealing with, like, a fucking horrible, like, conundrum of mental issues. Don't focus on it. If you focus on what you can't do, you won't focus on what you can do. If you don't have the motivation to brush your teeth, can you at least eat something? Don't focus on the point that you can't brush your teeth, right? Because if you focus on it, it's like, focus on what you can do. What can you get done? Because doing anything is better than, like, nothing. Trying is better than not trying. Which is, like, obvious to me now, but it's like... No, the thing is I could fucking preach all day about mental health and shit like that. But what I said earlier still stands. No matter how much people talk to you about this kind of thing, you have to come to the conclusion yourself. You have to make it up in your own mind that you want to get better. And that there's no right way to do it. And that life will suck. Life will fucking suck. Until you finally figure out the right way to go about things. For you. And the right way that goes for you is not the right way for anybody else. I, at the very least, would rather be motivation to people than try to fucking preach to them about... People with mental illnesses are fucking trying every day. People who are depressed are trying. They're fucking trying their hardest, and it feels like nothing is working. And yeah, it's miserable. That's miserable. And I don't think there's any reason that you should, you know, I guess, shame people for being miserable. Life is rough sometimes. Existential dread will either break you forever and make you better than... There's no such thing as being broken forever. I don't agree with that. I don't think you could be broken forever. I think you can change your perspective. I think that perspective can feel bad. But after a while, like... If it's the right thing, if you came to the right conclusion, after a while, that perspective will feel good. Oh my god, I used the coal, now I can't make this stupid bee house. I'll make as many sprinklers as I can. Let's just keep planting these seeds. I'll plant as many as I can get planted. We will see how many that ends up actually being. I'm gonna plant all 8 of these right here. Okay. Man, I wish I would have upgraded my hoe. Did not mean to do that there. If you successfully manage to overcome your mental illnesses, one day you can become a VTuber on the internet. I didn't even know about VTubers yet. Well, I knew about, like, I think I knew about, like, Kizuna, right? I knew about Kizuna, but I didn't know that it was possible that I could have became a VTuber when I wanted to, like, die and stuff. You don't think about shit like that. You don't think about the fucking opportunities or possibilities. You just think about how miserable you are in the moment. Mental illness sucks. I don't need to say that. Everybody knows mental illness sucks. Anybody who's ever dealt with mental illness knows it fucking sucks. For some reason, I feel like I still need to specify, like, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I would not... I don't ever want to do that again. I'll pass. Man, I still have too many seeds. I bought too many freaking seeds. Uh-oh. Should I manually plant them? I don't want to manually water them. I'll just save them. I'll save them for when I get the greenhouse. I do have to leave soon because it's raining. It's unfortunate. I don't actually want to end the stream. What? Now I got more seeds? Bro. I technically could make more. How many more can I make? 2, 3. Okay, I made 3, which is better than not any. I'll save those. Because why not? Or maybe I'll just try to see if I can find them. Seeing VTubers rising up above their mental issues through creative outlets is one of the most heartwarming things to watch. It's so good for you. And it's not even just through creative outlets and stuff like that. Like, coming to Japan and getting to kind of, like, start over again in a lot of ways was really nice. This streaming and the, like, all this stuff and just learning Japanese and, like, channeling my energy into that. A lot of the stuff that I've done in life, I've also done out of spite a little bit because, like, people... You know, people doubt that I could do stuff like that, and then I do it, and then I'm like, wow, I'm cool. I did the thing that other people thought I probably wouldn't be able to do. My parents were always very supportive, but they were always also, like, extremely realistic. You know, they were like, you know, how are you gonna feel if you can't do this? How are you gonna feel if you can't go to Japan? And I was like... I was always kind of under the impression, like, well, what do you mean, if I can? No, I will. It's just how long is it gonna take for it to happen? That's all. It will happen. And it did happen. It took me a couple tries. I didn't get into the first school I applied to, but I didn't let that, you know, knock me down. Life is fun and cool. You guys should try it. You guys should try having a life. Stop watching anime girls on the internet. Uh-oh. 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 I'm running out of time. I want to do another day, but I don't have enough time to do another day. I want to do more Stardew. I like Stardew. I like being on stream. Man, when am I gonna stop streaming? Ugh. Man. 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 Set a burn towards you, if that's how you want to interpret it. if that's how you interpret it, then that's how you interpret it. Man, I couldn't even make the freaking bee house. Why is it called a bee house? Is that what they call it in real life, a bee house? I want honey. I can make more bee. I could make more bait, and I don't know why I didn't. Should make as much bait as I can, because it goes away really fast. Soon I'll be able to buy the fish smoker, and do all that kind of thing. I could smoke a fish. God, I have so many ambitions. I have ambitions in Stardew Valley that motivate me to want to keep doing things in life. I have ambitions in every aspect of my life. I have ambitions to go to bed in the game, so I don't fucking pass out, thank you. But I don't want to quit playing! I have to quit playing, I don't have a choice. Man! I don't want to go to school. I want to be stupid. I literally have +1 whole proficiency and I still have to go learn Japanese. Really? I can make kegs now, yay! I want to do another day in Stardew! I can't. Reject having a life, embrace Nito. Nope, I can't do that. Can't do that. I will get deported. They require the government requires like an 80% attendance rate, and that percentage includes doctor's appointments, being sick, any other situations. I currently have like a 96% attendance rate, I think. So I've been doing pretty well, and that's like in a year. That means I showed up like I only didn't show up like 4% of the time. Which is like, what is that? Like, I have to do the math. What is, wait. That means I didn't show up like 8 days. Because I was sick. I had illnesses. Every time I go to Tokyo, I get sick again. I hate it. I want to play more Stardew! I'm being a baby. I want to play video games. I don't want to go to school. Mom, you can't make me go to school. You can't make me. No! Either way. Goodbye. Thank you for coming to the stream. We had some good conversations. I can't wait to do the Minecraft reading on YouTube and get banned. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye. I need to make an outro screen. I feel like that's been empty. That's been missing from all my streams. Is a freaking outro screen. Thanks for stream. Thanks for coming to the stream. No, you.